Now we're live.
No.
All right,
no,
the thumbnail's wrong, isn't it?
Oh no.
People can't even see it yet, man.
I'm just letting you know to fix it.
I know I'm on it. Oh gosh. Hello everybody. Welcome. I turned 30 in 59 minutes. But today we did the birthday celebration, and Jasmine, she got me the nicest gift. Citizen Watch, they have these like Marvel inspired watches, and I love this one. It's the Avengers one. Let me see. Ugh. There we go.
Very, very nice.
You can hardly see it. It's perfect. Okay, perfect. All right, hold on. Give me a couple seconds here.
Yeah, man.
Close out on all this. What is this? Steer clear of online shopping scams.
Okay. They should be pretty obvious.
I know, right?
$1,000 Amazon gift card after survey.
I know, and I never get the $1,000, and I always do the survey.
It's probably why.
Oh no.
It's fake, dude. It's fake. Don't trust it.
I don't know, and then my computer starts working like really slow afterwards, and I think maybe I should be concerned, but I keep wondering where the $1,000 is. But at this point, I've earned like 10 grand.
Speaking of scam, we have a guest, right?
Yes, we do have a guest coming on tonight.
Just whenever.
Yeah, we have a couple actually.
Do we really?
I invited a couple people who have been dealing with this for a while because they wanted to like talk a little bit. Whether or not they show up, I don't know.
Okay.
But I've left the door open. I know one of them is really excited to come on, and I'm pretty sure that they said they'd be tuning in. So
whoa, dude.
whenever we see them in the chat,
that's you.
But all right, now there we go. Updated. Steve, look to your left. To your left. That's not your left.
Well, it's mirrored.
There you go.
It's inverse, dude.
There you go.
Oh, okay, I'm looking.
He's staring at tits.
Oh yeah, that. So, how do you plan to open it up? What's the topic?
Okay, well, I know what you told me about earlier in the DMs, and I was like, you make a really good point. But I wanted to disregard that point, and I figured the most polite way of doing that is we just start with the topic you told me to put on pause for tonight.
Okay. I mean, I knew you weren't going to listen, but as long as
I was never going to listen, and you knew I was never going to listen.
No, I just want everyone to know, because when they complain, I go to you, not me.
Exactly.
I don't know what it is either. What?
Well, look, I only wanted to highlight it just because we've been covering the stuff with the riots, and I saw it on my phone today, and I was just like, these people are fucking insane. So I guess the BLM rioters, right? Let me start this off differently. There were two LAPD officers. They were sitting in their car, right? They haven't talked to anybody. They're not in the middle of arresting somebody. Nothing. They're literally just sitting in their car. Some dude walks up, pulls a gun out, open fires on them while they're sitting inside, right? They're taken to the hospital in critical condition, okay? As they are in the hospital, a group of BLM protesters, rioters, whatever you want to call them, show up, block the emergency entrance to the hospital, and start shouting at the police that are there, "You're next. We hope you die." So that was bad. That was extremely bad. And I'm like, you got this other group that's running around chanting "Death to America" in the streets. I'm just like, this is a little fucking insane. It's just a little insane. And I just wanted to address it tonight because I mean, even if you hated the cops, right? Let's say the person in there, it's something everybody hates. Let's say it's literally Hitler is in the hospital, right? Literally Hitler.
Okay.
And remember, it's a hospital. So it's not just him in there, right? There's other people that are there. There's other people that need emergency medical services, and you decide to block the fucking entrance to the emergency room. In LA. Like, oh man. That yeah, that was really bad. Oh my gosh. Let's see. What do we got going on? We got people in the chat here. Dave says howdy Pix, but he didn't say hi to us, so that was rude.
Yeah,
Pixlexia says youngin. I don't know why. Crumbion. Oh my gosh, Crumbrion. You were involved in a little bit of hijinks that some derelict individuals are seeking to pull off on you and a certain whiskey-loving attorney and some other individuals. We'll get into it. Don't worry.
Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by.
Chat, hello. Oh, you're building a new PC? Is like building a gaming rig or just like a regular old? Let me know. Let's see. YouTube made great again, says Steve is a perv. Buddy. If you read the title for the stream tonight, you're about to find out that everybody here is a perv. Maybe not Aura, but he did put that thumbnail together. So
upon request. Like I had to Google. I was like, I don't even know what that is.
But he is here, and he knows exactly what the plan is tonight. Toy Bounty Hunter says, what's up, boys? Buddy. So much drama. Mona says, hey. Grim says, how dare y'all interrupt my Secret of Mana game?
Sorry.
Dude, I was playing the Avengers game, and I was playing with a couple other people.
Crow.
What?
John Kelly requests you check your Twitter DMs, apparently.
Okay. Here. Join us by midnight.
Okay.
Well, you gave out the name for the super secret surprise guest of secretness.
He's in the chat. Like.
So, John Kelly, we're going to have John Kelly on at midnight. So originally this stream was just going to be a fun stream. We're going to do our little weekend update. We're going to troll a little bit and review hentai, or for those of you who are uninformed, foreign adult cartoons. And then something happened. Somebody decided that because I was turning 30, I deserved a nice little gift. And the highlight of my evening, essentially, and that was John Michael Kelly providing me with some. Just wait for it, guys. You're gonna love it, especially if you've been following a little bit of the drama that's been going on lately. But yeah. Anyways, Aura, how are you doing tonight?
It's pretty good. Can't complain. Had a pretty decent day today.
I don't know what you mean by drama.
I guess you'll find out. It's a ton of bullshit, as per usual.
Hey, Steve, I find it bullshit for you to say that you don't know about the drama.
Given the amount of
drama that you're in.
He has his own. He has a lot going on right now. And I know you don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, so
I do. I was in his Discord server, and I had a pleasant conversation with people. So I do know a little bit about the drama that Steve is involved in.
Did you see his exposed video?
Wait, he has an exposed video?
Yeah. Someone made one on him.
No, wait. Who made exposed on you?
Don't worry about it. We'll talk about that later. See,
I want to know.
No. Like, yeah, this is. You don't
can we review your exposed video in the next?
We'll leave it alone.
We'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, we can do it tomorrow. I mean,
so when
I can give you the rundown and timestamps and shit.
When's we getting into it? Because look at the numbers right now, dude. I think people are here for a specific part of the title.
I know. Would it be inappropriate for me to hold out just a little bit?
How much is a little bit?
Like an hour.
A little bit, yeah.
Because look, I turned 30 at midnight, right? And I kind of want to save the news for then because it's kind of like my little birthday gift to me.
But people work tomorrow. I know they're gonna stay with you till midnight and stuff, man.
Don't we have filler to get us some midnight?
Probably.
Yeah, Luke, we just do our normal filler trash stuff, you know.
All right, I don't think you shouldn't expect people to stick around then. So I'm just letting you know.
Fine. Okay, tell you what. How's this? I told John Michael to come on at midnight. All right.
Okay.
Now I want to talk about the stuff first. At least give a little bit of intel. John, if you're in the chat right now, you have the link to StreamYards. Go ahead and pop it on. Join us right now. I'm going to go get some water because I'm going to be fucking dying during this entire thing. But Aura, do you want to give the chat just a little bit of brief rundown, because you've seen the Discord logs for yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to give chat just a quick rundown of what we're going to be going into while John gets on? All right. I'm going to go grab something. I'll be right back.
Well, how do you want me to do it? Do you like a teaser, or do you just want
a teaser? Don't tell him just yet. John really wanted to be on when we read through the DMs, and I told him he could be on when we did that.
In a time before time.
Okay. All right. So can I mention names or no?
Actually, there is something I do need to do for my StreamYards before I do head out. It's a little special thing for the night.
Oh my god!
An unknown.
If you want to mention the names of everybody involved, go ahead, because I kind of hinted at what was happening when I posted it on Twitter. So I'm sure there's some people who are kind of aware of what's going on. Let me just send this over, because while you were explaining the situation, I'm going to highlight something that I think will give people a little bit of an idea of what you're talking about.
Okay. Right. You just let me know when you're ready to do your thing. I'll do the thing.
Well,
I love how organized the streams are.
You know what? I was just deeply troubled because I thought that, Aura was going to ask me about how my birthday party was,
how was
and all that stuff. Thank you, Steve. That's what people tune in on Sunday for. It's our close personal relationship.
Privately, I'll ask you about that privately. All right.
I thought it'd be tomorrow.
It is a birthday stream, buddy. You can ask me.
It says that nowhere. Like nowhere does it say that.
It says he turned 30.
Yes.
No. I don't care. Like that's no.
What?
I don't care.
Steve, am I in the wrong here? Because if I'm in the wrong, I'm going to apologize to him right now.
I don't care.
I mean, this is what happens when you don't care about Leafy.
Fuck Leafy.
Full fucking 360.
Steve, listen to me. Fuck Leafy.
Oh my goodness. No, that makes me sad on the inside and all over.
Okay.
Hey,
well,
John Kelly's in the thing.
I see him. I'll be right back though. So John, just hang tight, or is going to give people the rundown, and people want to know what we're talking about.
All right, I hope I don't fuck it up. Oh my god, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck is that? Right, highlight it. Make yours the big one.
Yeah. All right, well, you tell the story while this is highlighted.
Oh my god, dude! What the fuck have you done? Just like,
I'll be right back.
Dude. Okay, so anyway, oh wow, I shouldn't have requested that. This is hard to take seriously now.
I'll do sound effects. Boom, boom.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, basically, we're going to be reading along because we're going to be reading some DMs. The names that are involved happen to be DA Talks, John Kelly, Nick Ricada, Crumbian, and someone else. Oh, either Skyver, possibly Preston. So that's basically who it involves. So if you're interested in that, you should just stick around, wait for Crow to come back, and then John Kelly should be here. So we'll go over it together. So there you go. Dude, that is so fucking ghastly. Like, I didn't expect him to do that. He definitely got me.
I like it.
All right, now, yeah, he's here. Crow's going to pull you in when he gets back, so just hang tight for 2 seconds. All right, John? Anyway, Steve.
Anyway, yeah.
Definitely didn't need to see that. Yeah, Deep, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting that. Crumbion, kind of. I don't know. You kind of came up randomly, but you'll see in a minute. It's just really weird.
Yo, Pixalexia's drawing was dope.
Pix's drawing is dope. Pix is open for commission. Go follow Pix on Twitter. My drawing is better. It is better. But I don't think you need to draw anything like that. Crow. This is so like Jesus.
What? What's up? What's up, Aura?
Look at Preston's face. I wasn't expecting you to do that. That's all. Like, no wonder.
You are the one who made it.
I did make it. I didn't know that's what you wanted it for. Like,
okay. To be fair,
yeah,
You made the image without Preston's face. All I said is you should really put Preston's face on it.
I was wondering why you wanted that. Like, I was like, oh, okay, now it makes sense. I didn't know. Oh, yeah, featured on the stream as my icon.
Hello.
Yes, hi, John. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. Yeah, I was a little confused by the when I was supposed to come on. I didn't realize it was supposed to be a surprise, but no, I'm here.
It was
well.
Crow should check his DMs, and it would have been better anyway. Like, but whatever.
Okay,
you never know anything.
Okay, so let's see. I have the what you sent over to me.
Sure.
I have it on the media fire, and then I have the images that you actually specifically sent over to me.
Sure. If you need to, it's a PDF file. You should be able to open up in your browser and then show it on screen. So it's basically to go over it first. Do you mind if I introduce myself a little bit?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So my name is John Kelly. I do a YouTube channel. I cover drama and stuff. I've been covering like the Vic case. I've been against the lawsuit personally. I'm not really here to talk about that though, just to be clear. So I'm not going to be like spearing anyone over that. I understand why people give Vic the benefit of the doubt. I don't agree with the whole kick Vic thing. Like we have to go ahead and kick Vic from every convention, but I'm not in favor of like the lawsuit itself. So that's kind of like how I got into this whole thing surrounding that. How I got involved with Dean though, I was actually trying to reach out to I Stand With Vic members to see if I can better appeal to them, because a lot of times when I would like talk about this stuff, I would kind of get I think it was overly hostile with a lot of the people that were involved with it. A lot of people were very intimate and very like passionate about this guy because this is their hero. He's getting assailed by a lot of people. So I figured, hey, I just go ahead, check out some Discords and see what people think. And I challenged them on a couple things here and there. This was met to some success. This was met to some not so success. And I got to talk to people, and some of them turned out to be a lot better than I expected. I don't think that most people that have actually stood up for Vic are rotten per se. But there are some people like a segment of them that have been, and one of them would be Dean, actually. So that's basically how I met Dean. It was in a server that you guys might be familiar with called Mockspot.
Yes.
That's a famous server.
Yeah, that's the server that's Kiwi territory. Kiwi Farms members aren't. Yeah, like I that should have been like a red flag for a lot of people, because Kiwi Farms is notorious for doxing, harassment, trolling, all kinds of toxic stuff that they do on there. And Dean decided to work directly with them.
Now, sorry, John, before you continue on, I think
Sure.
it's more to highlight, right? Because Dean recently was on a stream where he said that he was planning on doing an exposed video on you. Now, I wanted to understand, what was your relationship with Dean when you reached out to him? Was it adversarial? Was he talking about how he was going to take you down? I'm kind of curious about the way your relationship begins.
No, it was nothing like that. It wasn't adversarial at all. He and I got along quite well at first. There was very little, if any, confrontation. I had to play a mediator at one point between him and another individual. They were having a dispute, which I might get into a little bit later if it's relevant. But aside from that, I wasn't even like shitting on Dean. I just thought that he made a couple of mistakes there. In addition to that, but for the most part, no, I was appreciative. As like I was like saying, hey, you're actually calling out both sides here. You're like, that's what it appeared to be at first. Like he seemed to be like motivated to like, hey, I want to go ahead and show that not all the people that are supporting Vic Mignogna or the Comicsgate stuff are as noble as they present themselves to be, which is fair criticism in my book. But the way that Dean goes about it, and the way that the results that end up and the methods he used are very questionable. But no, he didn't have any problem with me until much, much later when I disagree with him on a particular individual.
And are you going to go into which individual that is, or is that not really relevant to the topic at hand?
It's a little bit relevant because the reason why I decided to drop the DMs with him is very simple. He decided that he was going to do a hit piece on me. And he was dumb enough to like tip me off about that and announce it. He did this by saying that I'm supporting pedophilic material. I have never supported that stuff. I've always been very much against it. I even once upon a time wrote an article about how Nintendo shouldn't be hiring someone that's advocating for that kind of shit. And she ended up getting fired. So no, my track record on that is very, very good. He has a problem with me because of Senpai is home, who he's had beef with for a while. And we can show some of that conversation. And he still wants to go forward with that lie that I'm supportive of that shit. And no, I'm not. Sen making a mistake once doesn't make him a pedophile. And if you want to cite some dictionary definition and show that to me, all I have to say at this point, because I'm tired of arguing this thing, suck my dick. You can't really determine someone's a pedophile based on one image from one particular conversation. That's ridiculous. And if that's a standard we have to hold, well, then there's a lot of people in the anime community that shouldn't just be said, hey, this kind of material isn't cool, but we should just start locking them up en masse into institutions, which that's absurd to me.
For some context,
a pedo.
Yeah,
Steve, hold on.
Seems to be a recurring pattern, but for context sake, are you referring to the catfish that Senpai was a part of?
Yes.
The kitty, the Jared, the one where it was unsolicited imagery sent to Senpai?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Just clearing that up real quick. Crow, would you like to add on?
Well, again, the stuff with Senpai, it's cringe. It's funny to laugh at. He came on the stream. He read through the RP with us, which
they want that image down.
He was a good sport.
Oh, wait! Please stop torturing us. All right, it's gonna come back later though. I love punishing you guys. Dean is basically cancel culture. Doesn't exactly use much intelligence. Okay, so the thing with Senpai, he got catfished by this creepy dude. He's 30 or 40 years old, named Jared, the subway guy, saying that he was either an 18 or a 20-year-old girl. I don't remember exactly. But this Jared person was using images of teenage girls saying that they were him. And we have actually no idea what the age of the girls are in those photos, who they are, where he's getting these photos from. For all you know, this guy's being a creeper and stalking people. You have no clue, right? Well, when they found out Senpai was being catfished, the first thing they did was extort this guy in order to get Senpai's RP. They had no clue about the conversations actually in there. They just knew Senpai was doing ERP with people. They dug around to try to find it. It's disgusting. It really is some of the stuff that was going back and forth. But again, it's being initiated by this, 30 to 40-year-old who's also sending out the images of actual teenage girls, of which we can't tell if they are legal age. It's really creepy. It's really weird. Well, Dean gives that person a total pass. They say, give us your account. We just want your RP, and then we're going to go away. We'll leave you alone. And they did that. They gave that person their account back, didn't dig into it, didn't look up anything on it, just took everything with Senpai, downloaded all the images, and then claimed that Senpai was a pedo because Senpai had downloaded images from that conversation, sent them back over to the same person. And I'm like,
one image, just to be clear.
Sorry. One image. Yes, one image. Well, where they, just be very clear here, downloaded all of the images. Look, obviously it was set up to just be a hit on Sen. And they've been attacking people that don't go after Senpai, right? John, you won't call Sen a pedo.
No.
Now you called that. In fact, you came onto the stream where Senpai was there, where Dean was there, and you basically got Dean to admit to extorting somebody.
Yep.
And then Dean, because he is a very manly man, suddenly had internet issues and disappeared from the stream. It was very weirdly, conveniently timed.
But he was in MockSpot though, right?
Yeah, he went right to MockSpot.
Oh yeah,
because there is somebody in MockSpot. Sorry.
Several people, connection's a bit better.
Several people within MockSpot that are just there because I'm not gonna say anything else. You guys do with that information whatever you want.
Yeah.
So,
I think I might have a secret agent in there or two.
I think everybody does at this point. Oh man. Anyways, sorry. That's the
so-
situation with Senpai.
Yeah, just one little fun fact on that.
Mhm.
Dean's defense for all this, by the way, was that, oh yeah, I'll make more follow-up videos on the Kitty situation. I'll go into the other people he catfished and I'll expose them too. I'm going to expose Kitty. No follow-up video whatsoever. He never did a follow-up. And I'm going to bet he's never going to do a follow-up video unless someone like me shames him into doing it.
Yeah,
I mean, he actually had that person's account, so he had access to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't he, like, what the fuck?
Not to mention, if this person really is doing anything, that could be illegal.
Yeah.
They've already had a chance to purge all their shit. Nobody can really dig into them.
It's all over.
You kept it largely to yourself.
You didn't report them. There's resources available like CyberTip to report online stuff if you're not even in the same state. So utilize that. If you see something suspicious, especially pedophilic material, use CyberTip or, call their local police if you even know what it is. But if you can't find them, CyberTip is probably the best resource available to you. And Crow, we've actually received criticism. We've been receiving criticism that we did not call the police either, because I guess it's our job to clean up their mess, right?
I mean, here's the thing. I don't have access to any of this. Oh, no. I want to be clear.
Mm-hmm.
The images that are being sent, they're fucking lolicon images. I'm not cool with it, but at the same time, it's not illegal. But they're saying that is pedophilic content, right?
Exactly.
Which is illegal.
Mm-hmm.
You had access to the account. You actually had it. You were logged in as that account.
Mm-hmm.
You should have contacted the police. You're saying like, oh, well, no, you should contact the police. I'm like, no, you're the ones who actually extorted the person, had access to all their information, and let it all go.
And
right?
They exposed it publicly, so it's too late now. Because the person made an apology online, they know, they're aware of what's going on. Time to burn that hard drive. Even if I did call the police, what is that going to do?
Yeah.
So
also,
it's substantial. It's way too fucking late for anything to actually be done about this individual. They're just going to delete everything that they have, and they'll be back with another fake account, and we'll still have. It's really nasty. It's really disgusting.
Yeah. Also, another fun fact, they took all those DMs, by the way, and put the uncensored version of it up on Kiwi Farms. The link died at this point, but it was still up there while the link was active. So if they're so against this stuff, why are they distributing this to a wider platform of audience?
Yeah.
It's hypocrisy. I don't know, dude.
Look, the thing is, I was thinking about it like this, right? You're calling their whole justification for all this is that it sends a pedo. So that justified every single action, including what started this. And I sit there and I go, well, you had no clue what was actually in those DMs. You just wanted to find Sen's RP and shame him for it, which...
It's important to highlight what Crumbrian is saying, because in Canada, it is illegal. They did try to make it illegal here, and the bill failed. I mean, maybe next time, but it's currently not illegal here. Mm-hmm. At least as far as I know. They tried to make it illegal.
I had no clue.
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
Neither did I, and I live here.
Yeah, when it gets to like the legal stuff with this stuff, it gets very, like with anything dealing with law, it gets very complicated very quickly. And one thing I've noticed, I think I'll comment this more later, but one thing I've noticed is that on the internet, like unless you do a lot of research or you have a background in law, generally speaking, it's not good to talk about the legal stuff. Because
I'm so sorry, John. I hate to interrupt you. I have to highlight a comment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, you sick fuck. Have you been still looking up images of Tug's daughter online? You weirdo little pervert. What the fuck are you doing in here? Maybe, just maybe, Sen should have reported it when he first saw it instead of sharing the same Molly with Kitty hoping for vag pics.
He thought it was a girl. It would have been nice if he knew it was a dude immediately. But, I mean, I guess that's your logic. So
well, hold on. If you want me to say, hey, Sen is a person who makes very bad decisions on stream.
Yeah.
Vicky, Sen is a person who makes very, very bad decisions.
Absolutely.
As is evidenced by the cringe RP that he was doing.
Right.
You're the ones who claim to be the better people. You're our moral betters. You know this stuff. We're all children. You old hag. What the fuck?
Yeah, like
that's your defense. Well, maybe Sen should have reported it too.
Everyone should have did something, I guess. Like fucking.
How is Sen going to report the 18-year-old.
Let's
right?
not hold accountability to the person who took the credit for like posting it to Kiwi Farm. No accountability for that person.
Why didn't Sen report a fake person?
How does
Also,
the responsibility
yeah,
fall on
account-
like the last people to find out? Like
The
you guys
only
were the
thing-
last to find out, right? And there's like, you guys should have called the police, man.
Oh my god, this weird old bitch who's literally goes online to
Yo,
oh man.
he's
Sorry,
up on
what?
her. He's up on her. Like,
Why?
The only
It's his
question I really
birthday.
have in
It's
response
his
to this,
birthday.
the only thing I have a question I have in response to this is, Vicky, why do you care? Like, are you marrying yourself to Dean? I don't get it. This isn't anything to do with you, but yet you're here white knighting for him in the chat. Like, if Dean was here, that'd make sense, but you're just standing for him, and I don't understand why. I really don't.
hey man, simps shit.
Apparently I can't say anything because it would be too mean.
No, go ahead. Just I like breathe through them. Don't like go on like your 20-minute intervals, bro. She's gonna
20-minute
keep
intervals.
commenting. You know.
Okay, look, here's the thing. Center. Why the fuck are you looking up images of someone's kid online that they clearly are trying to keep private from like all of this shit on social media? Like, why are you going and looking those up? Like, I've never been able to understand that. Why are you looking them up? Why are you sending people links to where they can go look at photos of his kids? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what goes on in that empty little fucking head?
There's a huge web where you can get drawings of like fucking kids. You know, your homeboy's got them.
Who's the homeboy?
Dean's her homeboy.
It's your homeboy.
Well, you know, if Dean was watching, I would invite him on, but he has very spotty internet whenever he gets his foot caught in a little trap. So
I've been trying to keep my eye out for him, so to invite him so he can like, you know, just have a fair shot. But
oh, absolutely. I just mean, you know, with his shaky internet, you know, and the fire's in California, like his computer could catch on fire at any moment. You just never know with that guy.
If Dean came on, I'd just be like the whole time. I just want to like listen to his.
Again, if that's literally your best defense to all of this, right? Is that Sen should have reported somebody that was fake, right? You should have definitely reported them when you had their name, when you knew what they were doing, when it's images that you say are pedophilic, right? Like, what are you doing there? Oh, I don't share links to anyone's kids. You're a lying turd, Lily. Oh, buddy. Why are you looking up images of Tug's kid online? We can move on to the second point if that helps you out later. But I said multiple things there. I said you're looking up images of Tug's kids online, right? And you're sharing the links. You deny sharing the links, so I assume that you're saying that, yes, you do look for images of Tug's kid online. Why do you do that? And we'll move on to the second point, you lying bitch. Oh, my God. And why would I? And then she's, you know, they have an excuse. They always have an excuse. Why would I believe anything that comes out of your fucking mouth? Right? You lie about everybody. You lied about fucking Sen being a pedo. You back that shit where they're lying about fucking Liam being a pedo. Like, you guys are fucking weird. You actually have like this fucking shit going on with Netflix, right? Where they're putting out this actual pedophilic content towards people, right? Girls fucking twerking, focusing on their private parts, live girls touching themselves on fucking camera, right? They auditioned like 650 fucking children for this movie. Actual pedos, like actual fucking pedophilic content. People at the fucking New Yorker writing articles in defense of this shit, right? And here you are abusing that fucking word to try to target people that you don't fucking like. Fuck off with this shit. And, you know, there's a reason why for Dean, it's especially disgusting for him to be levying those accusations at people. I'm not going to say it. Maybe he'll man up and explain why it's so disgusting for him, right? Because, Dean, you remember we have this situation that happened in our family, right? You piece of shit. You know exactly why it's so fucking harmful, right? When people are actually abused. So stop calling other people abusers. It's sick and it's fucking disgusting and it's wrong. It's that simple. If you don't like Sen, you want to call him a piece of shit. You want to call him racist. You actually you can use my own video to target Sen in that direction. Why do you have to label him as a fucking pedo? Like, what does that do for you?
I have a theory on that as to why this pedo accusation is going around. This doesn't necessarily apply to everyone just throwing this around, because this seems to be a hot topic in the drama community. And it's like, some of it makes sense because of some stuff that's going on with like, I'm not going to get into it, but some people have been saying some really retarded takes on this topic. But one reason why these people might be calling other people's pedophiles is because if they're covered in shit, pointing out what they're guilty of might be a good deflection from that.
That is a good good point. But hold on. Liam accused someone else of being a pedo after doctoring a screenshot. Idiot! Hold on. Liam saw a doctored screenshot. Dean went on to Nick's stream. Dean couldn't even fucking defend this shit, right? Saw the doctored screenshot. It looks like the person does admit to it. You're saying Liam made it. You have no proof of that. Where's your evidence? Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Where's your proof? The motto of MockSpot. I fucking love it. So either way, Liam came out and Liam's apologized for the accusation several times. Where's your fucking apology, you stupid fucking brainlets? You idiot. Fucking hell, man. Why? This is the best. Like, I'm surprised that a group of people this fucking inept, right? This incompetent have caused this much damage to people.
Yeah. Like that's the thing. Like they don't really care. They claim to be these expert super sleuths and good detectives, but they're really shoddy in their research. They still can't get things right. And it's like it's a problem that the Kiwis have in general. Like, and that includes the MockSpot folks. Like a lot of things they have put out there have gotten wrong. And also about the Liam thing, doctoring stuff. Didn't he explain himself? Like, yeah, I fucked up. I made a mistake. I took a screenshot that was fake, and then I realized, oh shit, this isn't legit. This isn't real. He flat out apologized for it. He took the L on that one.
He didn't double down. Yeah.
But here's the thing. Kaishin says, no, it was an op. They organized it. Well, you're part of the group that just loves running gay ops and accusing people of gay ops and not actually knowing the meaning of the fucking word gay ops. It's incredible. It's fucking incredible with you people. But again, he apologized. You want to say his apology wasn't 100% truth? Fine. He said the guy isn't a pedo. You guys are still accusing multiple people of being pedos, and it seems like your justification for it is what he did to somebody else, so we get to do it to him. Okay. Okay. So you admit that you're fucking lying? Come on. Oh, fuck. Come on. These people, I swear to God, just come on.
We should probably...
Happy birthday, Crow. Also, yeah, that's the one thing that can damage someone today more than calling them racist. Yeah, well... They've called everyone racist to the point where I think you're devaluing the word, right? And I think you're going to get there with this shit of calling everybody a pedo. We have actual pedophiles, right? We have actual people justifying pedophilia, right? And these idiots are out there going, Liam's a pedo. Like, dude, Liam can actually sue Dean for the things that Dean has done, right? Like, we're not enemies with Australia, jackass. We actually have agreements for this shit. So
Liam never apologized for for it. He deleted a stream doubling down only a few months ago. It's saved on BitChute.
Well, he was on Ricada's stream and he said he was wrong and he apologizes.
Yeah.
So he's already done that. Now he's already done it. That's the thing you're criticizing him for. Now you apologize. Fuck, I swear to God, it's like you're talking to people who are in middle school. Hey, baby, I'm going to sleep before midnight. Happy birthday, and I love you. 19 days. Yes! Oh, I can't wait to get married. Oh, man. And Chris says there's no love from Jasmine. Oh, yeah, I burned my hand saving her from a hookah pipe last night.
Oh, that's how you burned your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were smoking hookah, and someone pulled the cord. I was here. Hookah's in front of me, Jazz is next to me, and the other person's on the side of her. They pulled the cord, and it was about to fall on her, so I grabbed it, and I grabbed right by the metal. Like, got a little small burn on my hand. Fucking hurt like shit, though.
Should we shift over into,
going over the images? Yes, we will, but Sen is here for that. Okay. So, Sen, hello. We're about to start reading these images. Crumbrion, your name is, it pops up in here. It's incredible. Oh, Sen's internet just dropped out.
Yeah, I can actually comment on that because I've had some criticisms of Cumbrion. If I knew how bad Dean was, though, I wouldn't have given him any info on this whatsoever. Like I had some suspicions that he might be bent, but like but after after what he did with Sen was like, okay, I'm done.
Okay, so let me pull it up as best I can here.
Sure.
DA Smacks. Why is his like little profile image like a little Nazi thingy?
He's probably doing it to be edgy. I don't know. It's like I'll be charitable
bro,
here.
You're 26.
Okay.
You're turning 27, man. Come on, grow the fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Like that's the charitable interpretation. He's being edgy.
Oh god, well that's awful. Sen, hey, you ready to read through some fun DMs?
Sure, buddy. What's up, guys?
Okay.
How's it going?
Hey.
Sound pretty good.
Yeah,
As per usual, man.
Yo, what's up?
I'm sorry. I just want to be very clear here, right? Dean was just on stream with Nick Ricada, right?
Yeah.
They seem to have a very cordial conversation. I wonder if Nick knows that Dean has been planning this takedown expose video of him for like months. I think for longer than that.
I think Dean bitched out of that, actually. I do remember he was planning this shit. He had a Discord server and he had numerous channels, right? And in all those numerous channels, he had like Yellow Flash. I think he had Deep Humor on it too. He had Come Geek Some.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, he had like every freaking person that was covering this shit for some reason. Because I saw it, I'm like, why does he have Deep Humor there?
Deep Humor
Like-
makes fucking short videos like a bitch.
Yeah, I'm like, why do you have Deep Humor? I'm like, okay, well, I guess do you want to have everybody there? So he had like Come Geek Some, Deep Humor, Flash Tug.
Why does he have an issue with Come Geek Some?
I don't know.
British?
I don't even know why he had him there. Weird.
I mean, if it's because he's British, I mean, A, that's a little bit bigoted, and B, I do kind of agree.
I can't understand any subtitles exposed. I don't fucking know.
Oh my gosh. I had no clue. Deep Humor and Come Geek Some. I had no clue you two were targets. That doesn't even make sense. Is he just targeting people he's had conversations with?
Bro, no one's safe from Dean. You know how
Mailman
he is.
exposed.
He's exposing everybody. He even exposed himself. That's how good he is.
Too good. Too good.
Too good. Yeah.
Actually, I do have a question because, John, I didn't have a chance to read through every single one.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I do need to know because when we read through the DMs with Sen, Dean was promising to take Sen to new heights, to dominate YouTube together. Did he offer you the same promises of power?
Me, no, I don't think he did offer that, but I did offer to work with him and like to help him out with some stuff, I think. Because I liked the fact that he was going after some people that I thought deserved to go criticize that at the time.
Nick Ricada.
Well, obviously. But again, Nick Ricada, like I'm not trying to like get into like my criticism of Nick or whatever, but I do think that people should be always skeptical of people that are E-celebs in general. That's kind of
I saw
John.
Dean try to go after Nick the other day on the stream, and that didn't really go so well for him. So thank God he didn't make a video on him.
That was
Yeah.
him trying to go after him. It seemed like he was ass kissing most of the time.
No. Well, when Nick turned up the fire a little bit on Nick, on Dean. Nick turned up the fire a little bit on Dean, right? And he was like, well, Dean, let's be fair. You're kind of implying that Liam is a pedophile here or whatever. And Dean fired back with a quick shot of, well, Nick, this is no different than when you did that to John Kelly by using Spectre's fake evidence against him or whatever. And I don't know how Nick was able to wing it, but he was able to wing it in a way where Dean was like, oh shit, I better shut up right now and go back to sucking that dick.
yeah.
Well, yeah. What you need to
So that's what
understand,
it's
Sen, is Dean's research division wasn't prepared for that response from Nick, and they had to scramble to think up an answer. And Dean was kind of like, "Oh shit, guys, what do I say? What do I say?" So I no disrespect to our guests, right? But if you're going to go onto a stream, you're going to debate with somebody. I always like it when you can see the person. If we're going to have a conversation like that,
Yeah.
well, only because I hate the idea where these guys do this shit, right?
Mhm.
Yes, the meaning of Cuck. Yes. Oh gosh, let me Google that first.
Yeah, it's good to make sure that they're like.
I get what you mean, and Dean has like no excuse. Look at me fucking up my words. You could tell I'm not in the right mindset. I'm just trying to take it easy today. But Dean has no excuse, right? Because everybody knows what his beautiful face looks like. So what is he ashamed of? He shows up those pretty blue eyes or whatever they are, green, all the time. He takes those cute little selfies for people, right?
Green
like
and red,
sushi, stuff like that.
With his
like
receding hairline.
Yeah, with that hairline looking good at 25, 26. I forgot. What is it, 25, 26? He's looking good.
Crumbion actually made a good point that Dean, it seems that he was just targeting Stan with Vic YouTubers. He was one of them on this channel.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's the thing. The only thing that ties them and comes to him is the Vic situation as he covers it as well. Kai said that. Crumbion, I think he's targeting pro-Vic YouTubers. Well, that's the thing. Guys. It's not that he's targeting pro-Vic YouTubers, right? It's that he's targeting people he's had conversations with that are YouTubers, that he actually, that he's known or that he's watched their content. Those are the people he's going after, right? Because he tried, remember? He tried doing a video on Renfamous or Mars Girl or maybe both of them, right? It didn't really take off, but when he took out Tug, right? When we took out that video on Tug, just, oh my gosh. Right, everybody's promoting that content, right? Right, fucking that cunt Vicky and everybody, right?
Okay.
But he found a market. No, he found a market to go to, and what better market? He already watches all those people's content, right? He's had some of those people onto his channel before. He's had conversations with them before. Mm-hmm. Oh man, it sounds like he just went for like
Crow. We made videos defending certain people. Remember, like Tug against Renfamit? Remember all that shit?
I remember.
They're still public.
Yeah, I remember. Remember the remember when we did it like a fake, like little mini parody Tug exposed video?
Yeah.
You know, Dean is the one who made that.
Yeah.
It was his little love tribute to Tug.
Do you know that ended up getting you on Kiwi Farms by Jinx?
Oh,
funny,
shit.
Funny.
You probably didn't know.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
Dean was the one that wanted to do that video. Dean loved Tug. Dean, remember when Dean got so excited? Guys, Tug liked my tweet.
Yeah.
You're 26, man. I like Tug too, but you only get that hype when Vermin Supreme retweets your shit.
Right? Yeah, if you're past your mid-20s and you're getting like all giddy excited over some East-Love Lucky or tweet or retweeting, it's not that hard to do. Like, that's another thing that people don't really understand. People that do YouTube videos, streams, and they're very easy to get in contact with because that's the way the internet works. Everything's networked and hooked up together. And they like the interaction because they like interacting with their fans because it's potential viewers. And yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So, I don't get why he get all excited and giddy and stuff. Maybe this is the first time he's been exposed to this kind of internet stuff, and maybe that's why. But it's really kind of that's kind of like a teenager high school thing. I mean, come on. Did you get kissed by the prom queen? Come on.
It's clout capital. So
yeah.
I mean, he didn't get kissed by the.
Jesus Christ!
He did not get kissed by the prom queen.
Oh my god, dude! Take that off.
He did get taken out back by a member of the chess team.
That's okay.
Hey, I got a question actually. Is Vicky still in chat? Because I do have a question for her if she's still there.
I don't know. That cursed image. I'm so sorry. He's been noticed by Senpai. Okay. All right. Here's the thing. If Vicky's still in the chat, you feel free to have a conversation with them. I personally am a little bit creeped out by some 80-year-old woman looking up photos of another man's children.
I just want to know what her investment in all this shit is. Real talk. What is your investment in doing that kind of shit and whatever else you do behind the scenes in those servers? Because come on, we're not going to mute them out.
Vicky got timed out. Vicky got timed out. So yeah, I don't know if she's here anymore.
Tragic. Let's just search her name. No, she's still here.
Okay, she's still here. I don't know, Vicky. If you can respond then. By the way, nobody put anybody on timeout unless they spam.
Because I do want to know, like, a real question, right? All this shit aside, what is your personal investment in all this shit? Like, do you just relish in the fact of making other people miserable, or do you hope that this takes off one day because there's a market for people that don't like Tug, and you want to eventually get money out of this? Like, what's the end game? I'd like to know.
Yeah.
Jeopardy music.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Dude, she's in her twilight years. This is
yeah,
the
and
only entertainment she has.
There's also to take that into account. If that's the case, then wow, that's kind of sad. But like, help me understand here.
Well, Sen, come on, dude. Don't be ageist. Look, man, it's not like she can just go for walks outside. Her legs don't work so good no more. She gets dizzy. She has like random spouts where she forgets where she is. Yeah. All she can do is live online until the end of her few remaining days.
That's what I'm wondering though, Crow, because like you're not old, even though you just turned 30, John Insider, but like.
Don't.
The insider's like, I think all 30-year-olds are old, basically. That's our insider.
God, it only took 1 day for me to become an old man. You got 8 minutes as a youth.
I give
8 minutes as a youth.
I've given Sen shit for like the 30-year-old stuff. It's kind of like it's actually a point that iTubs used against Leafy. So, but no, Sen does have a point here, though. I mean, like the older that you get, and the more you're like invested in like petty behavior, the worse off it looks upon you, I think is Sen's point. And no, I don't disagree with that. Like, it's kind of like well, I'm considering just like giving up this stuff for at least a little while.
Like the thing with Crow is that Crow, like, he's financially stable. Like, here's what I don't understand. It's the funniest thing here. He's financially stable. He's moved out of his parents. He has his own place. He has his own bride. He's doing all the things that would make him a contributing member to society, right?
Yep.
On the flip side, well, you know where I'm going with this.
I know.
Like, I don't understand it. Like, what's tell me. Like, I want to understand. Is it what I think it is? Because if it's what I think it is, that's pretty depressing. But I'm going to give them a chance to tell me otherwise, because I could be wrong.
Yeah.
If it sounds stupid explaining it to your kid, like if your kid came up to you and be like, "What are you doing, Mom?" And you're like, "Well, I'm arguing with these guys on the internet over some bullshit that doesn't even fucking matter." I think, maybe you're too old.
Yeah. I mean, look, hey, I'll be honest with you. Jasmine, right? She'll look at me, she'll hear me in here, and she'll go, "What the fuck are you doing?" Right? Like I was telling you, baby, I got this stream plan. She's like, "I don't care. I want to watch a movie tonight."
Like, one second.
What's up?
I see Vicky made it back in chat, so I guess she got like the timeout is over. So Vicky, if you actually do want, like, is it all right if I invite her? Like, if she wants to come on? Or no?
Can she figure out how to do the voice chat?
I think so.
She 80.
Yeah. You wanna address Sen's questions, or do you want to just stay in chat? I don't really care. I'm just trying to make it this fair.
Yeah, Vicky, let me help you out here, right? My little brother likes this little fucked up game with me, right? So his friends will call my fiance like some racist ass shit. My little brother will retweet their racist ass shit, and I'll say, my little brother says racist ass shit about my fiance. And then he'll go, "No, I never said it."
Yeah.
Well, you retweet all their shit, you like their posts, you laugh at it. So I go, like, clearly you agree with the message, right?
No, yeah.
That's basically what I say. That's basically what I mean when I say that you're for calling people pedophiles. Stop looking up images of Tug's kid, you sick fuck. Like, I'm never gonna get over that.
Yeah, like
I'm never gonna drop that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Dean's response to that is just a complete deflection. Like, if you're spreading a message that says a certain thing, and you're like, "Oh, go check this out, guys. It's cool and interesting." You're clearly spreading the that information because you believe it's credible. That is exactly what it is. And it's kind of like, and yeah, that is a jab at Nick for the shit that he did with me as well. Because
why bring people's kids into it at all?
I'll never understand that one. I never will. But it's like, if I had to guess, what it really comes down to is that's a personal spot for most people. So when you're dealing with like moral degenerates, like, Vicky, they target his kid because they know that's what's gonna outrage him.
Jinx out here calling people bad dad, and she has like kids and shit, flirting with.
Yeah. No. She called Nick and she called Tug bad fathers for doing this YouTube stuff. Right.
Oh, Broly, bad dad.
Sorry. I think it was like comparing Broly with them.
Yeah.
Like they're all bad fathers.
Yes.
Right. Somebody else is going after. Oh, hold on. Right. This chick does nothing but trash talk people online. Right. Doesn't have a YouTube channel. Isn't making content for people. Just trolls on Kiwi Farms, trolls on Twitter, goes out there with all this shit. Right. Stupid shit. Stupid shit. But she's got kids. Right. And apparently she's got a husband who was so weirded out by her conversations with Sen that he actually reached out to Sen and asked Sen, "Hey, is there anything going on between you and my and my wife? I mean, Nikki."
I mean, I'm gonna.
That's so weird. That's so weird.
Should we just get back into the reading?
How was that conversation, Sen? Like, what the fuck?
Dude,
which one? The one with Jinx? It was pretty hot and steamy, dude. Not gonna lie.
No, the one with the husband. Hey man,
dude, it was embarrassing.
Everything all right?
No, that was embarrassing. Like,
Sen, did you ever get Jinx to do that power move on you, or did you ever get to perform the power move on Sen?
No, I'm not gonna do that. No, because I don't want her, blood on my face, basically.
Okay, all right. We gotta start reading from
that. Let's move away from that quickly.
So I thought you might find this funny. I don't know what this is, right? Some Havoc, Wade, maybe someone they know. Dingo Subcuck. What about the Sen Server Society?
Yeah, I looked at that like after I logged the DMs, and I don't know. I guess Dean, like those two individuals in particular, are not they're not the brightest bulbs in the bank, so to say. So he's probably just making a jab at their expense. So that's basically the best way to sum up.
So over here, LMAO, I had Orphan do a Ty impersonation. Yeah, so Dean does not like Ty Beard at all, to my understanding.
Apparently.
Vic's lawyer, which is funny because Dean had no criticism for him. Okay, all right, I'll stop. Back when we were doing the I Stand with Vic stuff, Dean didn't have any criticism for him. I thought, he was ill prepared. Ray should have been prepared better, and you can make whatever excuses you want. I do think that was a thing. But Dean loved Ty Beard. Dean thought Ty Beard was funny. Now they're doing Ty Beard impersonations. Oh, okay. All right. I just like pointing this stuff out that's, hypocritical and doesn't actually make sense. Let's see here. What else? I'm using that at the start of any future Tug videos. This is from back in May. So how many videos has he done on Tug now? Like 4 or 5?
3, 4, 5.
Smug Pug has a question. Well, sort of. It's kind of
sure.
Yeah.
Is it John Kick Vic? Has he apologized for calling Vic a pedo?
I don't think he's going to. Most Kick Vic don't. So
firstly, there's a very specific reason why I brought that up. If you don't agree with that, it's going to depend on the veracity of the evidence that you find with the court documents, in particular one affidavit from the 80s. I'm not going to debate that in this stream because that would just be a derailment. But essentially, the reason why I was brought that up and the reason why I brought up my opinion, my conclusion on that was very specifically because people have been lying about me and others about being pedophiles, but they're standing for Vic when there's a ton more evidence against him than there is against any of the people they accuse of. So no, I'm not apologizing for that. If you don't get the reason why I was bringing that up and the reason why I adamantly brought that up, you haven't been paying attention. And if you're just going to call me out for that, well, call out the people that you associate with in your little cabals for doing the same exact thing, with with weaker evidence.
Okay, so touchy subject.
Yeah,
I understand. Let me just ask you, and I'll move on because I don't care if your answer is yes or no, just to get it clarified. Because you said, all right, basically, do you think he is a pedo?
For me,
simple yes or no. I'm not going to judge you, and we can move on from it.
Based on the evidence, yeah, I would have to say.
Okay.
Based on,
I disagree, but
also, but like we already knew that. Like,
yeah. I'd rather just make it as clear as I can here, right? Because John, when we DM'd and everything, and I said that I didn't think that you and I agreed on many things, right? Yeah. So I didn't say like, oh yeah, no, we're colleagues now, we're brothers and all that shit. we clearly don't agree on some key fundamental things, and I think that's fine because we can agree on this, the shit that we're seeing on screen right now. Yeah. There's no walking around that. So I just want to clarify for everybody watching.
Yep. Right. I also want to clarify that as far as being kick Vic, I've never I've never advocated that Vic get kicks out of every single convention ever. I think that's absurd and a ridiculous goal. He's done some skeevy things, yes, but I've never joined this bandwagon of like, oh my gosh, we got to stop Vic. Like people are aware of the evidence against him, the allegations, etc. They can make up their own judgment.
2 questions.
Go ahead.
And it has to do with this. One, Crow, how vulgar am I allowed to be on the stream? Exactly.
Let me answer that with an image.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Don't. No, careful. Because Sen will do it. You know what I mean? Like,
what's he gonna do? Sen, if you get naked on stream, I can't walk that back, so don't do it.
Sen, you know not what to do. You know not what.
Wait, what's he not gonna do?
I'm just gonna say the F word. That's
okay. All right, that's fine. Which one? Yeah. Which one?
Which one?
Coitus.
Okay.
Coitus.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so this has to do with the Vic and like a comparison here, if you will, that I've noticed. So the whole thing with Vic, right? People, and it's not like just John that said this. I think Dominic Sky and other people.
Oh my gosh, guys! Sorry, guys.
What?
Look at the time.
Happy birthday!
Oh yes!
Oh,
happy birthday!
Happy
birthday to you!
And since we told you on the day of, it's on the thumbnail. Our lives don't have to be ruined now. So happy birthday! Welcome to fucking your 30s, Crow.
Thank you.
You'll live longer.
It's fun here.
Honestly, or I was starting to get a little concerned. I figured you forgot my birthday, and we're gonna have to have a whole thing where I call you a backstabber and a traitor. And
well, don't worry, because I've been trying to leave this channel for a minute. Like it'd be a good opportunity. I've been trying to fucking leave this channel for a minute, and man, I won't make content on you. I'll just fuck off.
You lost your chance, bro. You lost your chance.
Okay, so
yeah. So I do. Let me. So I was talking about Vic, right, and how Kick Vic would call Vic Mignogna a pedophile and shit based on nothing, right? Or if anything, very uncredible, quote unquote, evidence at best, right? So complete conspiracy ass, I found something from like 10 years ago that leads to this account that may or may not be Vic based on these patterns or whatever, right? So that's retarded, and we can all agree with that, right? It's stupid to do that. But it seems to me that when you do it to an unpopular person, like if you do it to John Kelly, it'll be like, yeah, I'll believe that, like right off the bat, based on nothing. It's just, yeah, it's believable because I don't like this person. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, it's my original point is like, oh, well, the internet really is like a glorified popularity contest because nobody really wants to give anyone a fair shake unless they're, like a nice person or something like that. Would you agree with that, or is that just me being a little too conspiratorial?
Well, look at Onision, right? I think his shit gets blown out of proportion a lot.
You can literally answer majority of people's questions with, well, look at Onision and it will make sense. Hey, Steve, hey, Steve, do you want a veggie milkshake? I mean, yeah, well, look at Onision.
No, but I see.
We got to move on. Sorry. We kept people waiting for like an hour. All right.
Okay.
Let's start reading through some of these because this is just the warm up. I just want people to understand that the whole going up to Nick like best friends. Dean was playing this whole exposed video on Nick, and I think Sen's right about Dean pussying out on it. Probably because, I mean, you had a friendly conversation with the guy, and it didn't go well at all. So don't pick fights. Don't start a fight you can't finish, man. All right, so let's get into it. What do we see here? So talking about doing future tug videos. yo, John Michael Kelly, how do you know that Ty Beard? So he wants information about Ty Beard being Rekida's lawyer or family lawyer.
Yeah.
Right? You give that to him. Correct? That's what this is? All right, perfect.
Wait a minute. Scroll a bit. That link, okay, that link is something else. I give it to him below.
Okay, here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to read through that because that's his...
It's not important. That involves a connection that Nick Rekieta never really disclosed. If you think that's like, it's not really here or there. The point was that he was looking for dirt.
Yeah. We're not going to go in. Obviously, you have Nick's clear about how he feels about you. You're clear about how you feel about him. So we can leave it right at that because it's not important. The important thing is, Dean was looking into that. Dean was trying to dig up information on that. He was going to you for that information. Is Nick mentioned in the will? Nick Rekieta himself? No. Okay. So they talk. You're still talking about his family and the.
I do want to give like a quick clarification on that. He specifically is not named in the will, but it does mention about the descendants being beneficiaries. So that's how that's relevant. If you want to look more into that. Again, I'm not arguing the case. I'm just clarifying that part. Continue.
Okay, hold on. Kai says, and why was he giving it to Dean? Kai, because as we've already clarified, John doesn't like Nick, right? And I'm not saying like that's the only reason you hate him. I just mean you're not part of I Stand With Nick. You do not like Nick. You take issues with his character, yada, yada, yada. I want to leave it as simple and vague as that. And people can, if they want to dig into it, they can. That's not the purpose of this stream right now.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's not like this is new either. John Kelly has been actually doing that for over a year, I think. Roughly.
Yeah. This isn't news.
Am I mistaken, John? Am I mistaken?
No.
You've been doing that kind of coverage for a minute.
Yeah, like I haven't been doing it in a while, like a hot minute or so. Like I think the last thing I did about Nick was, I don't know, I think back in February. But yeah, I have been covering Nick for a while. I've still been calling him out here and there for this and that. Which
is why he was reached out to for, that.
Yeah. And yeah, at the time I thought Dean was actually decent, but it turns out he's not.
Yeah, and the thing is, you're still talking about the family. So Dean is digging it. Here's the thing, right? I say leave people's families out of things. Whatever, right? That's just my stance on it. Dean is digging around for that information. So it sounds like he's going down the direction that you are with Nick, right? And he's trying to use that information for this expose video that they've been planning. So why is it wrong for Dean to get the info, but okay for John Michael Kelly to give it? I mean, Vicky, the thing is, Dean's pretending that him and Nick are like good friends. Like Nick and him are tight. He was on Nick's stream. Didn't you see him on Nick's stream? It was amazing how well he performed that fellatio and didn't get Nick's channel taken down.
Well, why? What is it with these questions, though? I know, like, because here's the thing. No. Here's what I mean. No. Like, this is what I know. They're not this stupid, but what's with the stupid questions? I don't understand. Like, why is it bad for JMK to be a bad guy that we establish he's a bad guy by our perception, and why is Dean, the person we're pushing to be the good guy, not allowed to do a bad thing? Like, what the fuck are you? Like, what? Like, you're so okay. You're not stupid, but you ask stupid questions, and it pisses me off.
John Kelly has persistently been, doing videos and stuff about
because John is the quote unquote bad guy, and Dean is the quote unquote good guy, and we have the quote unquote good guy doing bad things. That's why it's bad.
There you go. All right, yeah.
There you go.
Again. Right, I've met Rekieta. He's nice. I met him at Anime Matsuri. He had like a crowd of people around him. That was pretty funny. And then we saw Vic Mignana at the after party that they did, and I met Tug there too. It was a lot of fun. I wish I could have gone to Anime Matsuri this year. Sad Boy Saturdays is a thing.
Yeah,
I didn't let it out yesterday. Anyways, let me move. Okay. Look, guys, we've covered it, right? Dean is going after Rekieta for this information, while at the same time talking about how much he likes Rekieta. Like, Dean has never once taken issue with anything Nick Rekieta has done. Dean was desperate to get acknowledgement from Nick Rekieta when we're doing the channel together. but now he's gone after Tug. It was successful for him, and now he has another target. Now I think he's backed away from Nick because I think somebody explained to him how stupid that would be, because he doesn't really make his own decisions.
Essentially, the reason why Dean won't let his true feelings about Nick be known, or the feelings he at least expressed to me be known to the public, is because it's a PR nightmare for him. Yeah. Essentially, if you go after Nick, you're going to suffer a big risk of backlash. Nick is a popular dude, and whether you like the guy or not, if you criticize him, whether you're wrong or not, you are going to get buried. That's just the reality. Dean is interested in his PR. It's why he said on Nick's stream that he was going to go after me, because I'm a hot topic. It's all about the clout for him. That's where his mind is.
Yeah. And Nick is also connected to a bunch of communities, you know, tons of them. Like, it's not just the Stand With Vic. He's also a part of several other ones. The, blood sports community, commentary community, like, name it. He's part of it. So.
Nick is happy to take credible criticism, not childish bullshit. Like, again, this is the thing, though.
To be fair to that, most of the blood sports community is childish bullshit to begin with. So, you know,
had to get that one in, didn't you? He just had to get. He's like, I'm taking that shot right now. It's there. I'm taking it.
Okay. So again, I have never heard of John Kelly. Oh well, Kai, we know that's not true, but he sounds shady. I mean, again, that's perfectly fine. The reason why he's here is because these are his DMs, so we can actually read what was being said. You don't actually have to listen to anything John says. When John speaks, you can turn the volume down, and you can just read what's there on your screen.
Yes,
I've expanded it for you, so it's even easier. Just mute the volume. You don't have to listen to any of our voices. You can stare at our very pretty faces. Oh, so beautiful! Look at that handsome gentleman. Canada, no. There's someone a little bit better, and if you're into traps.
That's not trap.
Thomas Riolu was the one that threatened Nick Rekieta with the exposed video. So I wonder where he did get that information from. So.
Oh boy. Who knows? Yeah. All right. So check the general updates thread first. For sure. He always says for sure. He's done it like since he was younger. That is him being genuine. If I need any help, I'll let you know. Thanks again. Did Preston make his intimate recordings public to begin with? It's a very kind way of putting that, John.
I can be very cordial when I want to.
Not under his name, and I don't think he shared them. Okay, I'm not a lawyer, but I don't think this case is a slam dunk. Defenses include if there's no reasonable expectation of privacy. So basically, you just looked up revenge porn laws, and you talked about that for a little bit.
Yeah, like the reason I went to Dean in the first place is because he had Preston on his show threatening all kinds of legal action, right? And most times when people go online and threaten legal action, they're usually full of it. And Preston turned out to be full of it. EVS never got arrested. Nobody ever got in any kind of legal trouble because of it. It was a big nothing burger at the end of the day. And I was right about that. And I went to Dean because, hey, in other words, this was my way of saying, hey, Dean, you're fucking up. You're listening to a guy who's retarded. Don't fall for it. Or at least being retarded in this instance.
John, we try to say remedial on this channel.
All right. My bad.
I like it though.
You're an ultra remedial person is the best way I could say it.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I understand. But anyway, point is, Preston was saying some dumb stuff on the stream, and I figured I'd tip Dean off that, this stuff he's saying is dumb. So that's what I was doing here. And that's why I did the research on it to see, okay, maybe Preston has a case. It's very easy to do. And it's like, this is kind of an obvious one where it's, no, he doesn't have a case. And I'll even give the devil credit where it's due. Nick was right about Preston not having a case. Now, maybe certain specifics I might raise an eyebrow at, but his main point, Preston, like, you make porn, you release it to the public. You can't later sue for revenge porn because people share it and laugh at you. Like, that's just not the reality. The argument Preston should have gone with is that, well, hey, these guys are just digging into my past and using this as a low character attack to shut me up. That you can make the argument for, but Preston wanted to flex and do the whole legal shenanigans, you know?
Okay. Well, I mean, I'd say they were right about that one. Okay. Of course, and you even say it here. You agree EBS is just using Preston's degeneracy to poison the well and have him discredited in the public eye, which is an extremely low blow. But you're also saying that it's not illegal, right? Like, okay. I mean, a fair opinion. I've talked to Preston about this a lot. This isn't something he's doing as just a stunt. Okay, if I'm going to remain skeptical of how likely this is to succeed, albeit if EBS gets arrested, then that confirms there's merit to the charges. Yeah, I'm not a law expert. Move out of mom and dad's basement.
Oh my God. I mean, that's probably the best advice.
I know. You're not actually in the basement. You have your own room.
I thought you gave up.
Move out.
Like underdweller and shit. Like,
did Dean ever retort back to get out of her mom's dad's basement to, no, I have my own room. You'll still see there. Oh.
It's above ground, bitches.
You're a liar. False narrative. Fucking says I live underground.
I think Dean just says words because they sound intellectual. I don't think he actually knows what half of them mean sometimes.
I mean, obviously he's not trying to sound overly intelligent here. It's just, yeah, I'm not a law expert. Like, dude, you don't even need to say it. All right, I'll stop. Yeah. I just know he's serious about because he offered to pay me to document EBS content. All right, this is the important thing. All right, sorry. I just know he's serious because he offered to pay me to document EBS content and document timestamp things that he may be able to use as evidence. But that stays between us, please.
Well, Dean, you decide to rat on me. You shouldn't have ratted out a bigger rat. Because, no, I'm not going to go ahead and play this honor roll sort of thing where, oh, no, I'm not going to release this thing on him. Dean, you're preparing a hit piece on me. Of course I'm going to strike you. And I'm going to do it in a way that makes you shut the fuck up. Because now everyone knows that you're a paid shill taking money from a literal cuckold who's ordering you about. And that's in addition to a German brat who's 15 years old, LARPing as a teacher, telling you that do this shit or I'll fucking dox you. And everyone will laugh at you and all your weird shit that I have on you online. So Dean is a constructed figure. He's not genuine. Like when Crow says that someone else writes the script, yeah, I believe it.
One of them, I think, gave up, by the way, because they didn't like the way Dean handled himself. And you remember the stream where he came on and he had technical difficulties.
Yes,
and then,
it was very entertaining.
Yeah, and then he did a follow-up to clear up all the lies in that stream that he couldn't do on the stream itself. So somebody from that camp saw that video and was not very happy about it. And they let Dean know, and, well, they moved on to other communities. So, yeah, he's doing great. He
lost a friend.
No, he lost
living the dream.
He lost a friend, guys. That's sad.
I don't know about friend. I mean, well, like a writer, a ghostwriter, possibly. Because, come on, we know Dean doesn't do his own homework. Come on. We know that, right? It's not a secret. He's the presenter. Everybody else writes his shit for him. Like, you can tell he's just reading a script that probably held or anybody else has come up with.
Sorry. Because I just want to be very clear for anyone who is watching on behalf of anybody else, for anyone who may know anyone who is interested in that information, all you have to do is go back in the video, 2 minutes. Actually, let me put it back on the screen. Let me read it again for anyone who wants to understand what is being said here. My little brother Dean, who was, platforming Preston, bringing him on so Preston could give his side of the story, who was going after Ethan Van Sciver, for going after Preston. Dean was apparently offered employment by Preston, around that exact same time.
This is why I'll keep in mind the context of this. Dean is on stream with Preston talking about all this shit. And yeah, that's and I'm trying to tell him not to fuck this up because he's being an idiot. And then he tells me this.
Oh, dude.
The only thing I have to ask
Preston, by the way, is he still around?
I don't know.
Preston? I don't know. I think he may have fucked off, but it doesn't matter.
I'm sure he'll show up again later. But again, Preston was trying to pay trying to pay Dean to do this shit on his behalf, and then Dean goes around and he does that shit on Preston's behalf.
Preston doesn't sound like a very important person.
Preston's the guy that wanted to put a copyright on Comicsgate.
Why is he doing this for these nobodies? Like, I don't understand. Is he that desperate?
Well, as you can clearly see, let me just reframe. It never made sense to me why Dean was getting involved with Comicsgate and anti-Comicsgate. And to me, I'm just sitting there going, well, it's got to be the Tug stuff, right? He figures a way into Tug is to go after other people in Comicsgate. And I was like, okay, but it still doesn't make too much sense. Why go after Ethan Van Sciver the way you go after Ethan Van Sciver and then pussy out when Ethan Van Sciver says, come onto my channel, right? And then I see this and I'm like, oh, well, that makes sense. He's being fucking paid. He doesn't care about any of this shit. He's being paid to do this. And why not? He's building up his clout at the same time.
Yeah.
And he's
never going to get him out of the house, though, Crow. So you got to respect the hustle.
I guess no, dude. No, the money isn't going to that. The money's not going to that.
Yeah, so the takeaway from this should be that whenever you listen to Dean's videos on anything related to Preston or Comicsgate for that matter, because Preston is heavily invested in Comicsgate, just remember that he's a paid shill and he's spinning a narrative in order to suit Preston's interests.
I personally don't care if you're a paid shill, but that's just 'cause, I'm a bad person. But like these good guys, man, like I wouldn't expect this shit out of them. Like they should be better than that, right? Because that's why we take their word for it, because they're the good people, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you would think that, right? You would think that, but then all this shit, right? So again, let me actually be clear for everybody in Comicsgate, right? Just separate of all this stuff. Preston Poulter, the guy who tried to copyright Comicsgate, was looking to employ people to shill on his behalf and to do documentation for him of other individuals, specifically Ethan Van Sciver. My little brother, after receiving that offer, then went and started shilling for Preston Poulter and taking shots at Ethan Van Sciver.
Why do people hate Ethan, by the way? Vicky, why do you hate Ethan so much? Do you want to fuck him or something?
Oh, dude, no, man. Like
I was gonna.
I know
say,
Ethan
her
probably won't
hips
want
would
to.
literally shatter into pieces.
Oh my god.
God.
I was gonna say.
That
Disgusting.
was a serious question too. I know you probably thought it wasn't, but no, seriously. Like, what's up, dude? Like, tell me.
Because
Vicky,
I want to bring up that Dean did say that he was not part of Anti-Comicsgate during that Nick stream, correct? Am I?
Yes, he did.
Okay, he did,
Yep.
right?
Yeah. I'm guessing now that Preston Poulter has decided to fuck off, as John said, that the checks probably stopped clearing, and Dean no longer felt an obligation to his employer. Former employer.
I was gonna say, I was like, because didn't they have like some falling out or some shit like that? I don't know.
Yeah, something about he put out a whole tweet about it.
Hold on.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, it doesn't matter because anti-Comicsgate isn't a real thing when you really get down to it. It's just being against Comicsgate, which if you're against Comicsgate, which Dean is, ipso facto, you are anti-Comicsgate. Him saying, oh, I'm not officially anti-Comicsgate is like, who cares? That's what? Is there like a club? Did you burn your anti-Comicsgate card? What?
By the way, so the stream with Nick and Dean, didn't Dean say, oh, I'm this guy that's for freedom of speech and all these people are allowed. I don't believe in deplatforming. I would never celebrate the deplatformization or whatever of another individual, or because like right immediately after people saw that he was kind of like telling others that Liam was a pedophile and Liam wasn't actually a pedophile, like his account got taken down on Twitter, right? And then he started crying and bitching, and all his other friends, quote unquote friends, started crying and bitching and saying, oh, my deplatformization and shit like that, right? You guys remember that, right? You know what I'm talking about.
It wasn't even his account.
What I don't get is like they were celebrating the moment GothicSushi got like off of Twitter and like eat it off Twitter or whatever, because I saw those screenshots and they were like, "Oh yes, we've accomplished something or something." Because like
Oh my god,
so good at this, guys. Look at what we look. Good riddance. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, I thought this is like what you're against because you're the good guys or some shit. So like, how does he go to Nick's stream and say that with a straight face? Granted, you couldn't really see his face because he didn't want to.
Like I said, I got into it with those same parodies who bitch about getting fucking deplatformed. Glenn's one of them. He was on our stream. He did an interview with us. Oh, I don't care if I lose the account, I'll make another one. And then he seems to care a lot when he gets reported, right? And I was getting into it with who is now known to be Ray Bear, and I mentioned Dean, and all of a sudden I get suspended for a week.
Well,
harassment.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, after bitching for fucking weeks about false reporting.
But like I don't get why they get like their panties in a bunch when it comes to like John flat out admitting, yeah, use my face, I'll report you and shit like that because I don't want you using my fucking face in deep fakes. Like, why do they cry so much about that? Like, I don't understand. It's inconsistency after inconsistency.
It's not even a deplatforming. He'll be back. He didn't get banned. He's suspended.
It's annoying because if you're gonna be a piece of
you're
shit,
suspended, or
go all the way and be a piece of shit. Don't backpedal and do this little bitchy behavior where like, oh, we're the victims now. No, you guys are pieces of shit. So just own it, please, at least. God damn.
So what else we got in here?
All right, so I heard Ricada is talking about you, yada yada. So it's just conversations. I'm reviewing Nick's live stream last night. Dean, why were you reviewing Nick's live stream? Why? What were you doing? At 16 minutes in, Ty says that he has a friend that Nick's relatives would know about. Are you trying to do an expose video on Nick by bringing up his family? That's kind of shitty, but whatever. You went on to Nick's stream and you were very, very humble. You were very humble.
More humble than he was when he came on here,
Yeah, what a shady little skeet. What a shady little fucking skeet. Okay, so what do we hear? What time did he say this, by the way? Well, it was at 10:52 my time. So about... Hey, he's time stamping it. Everything's going to be fine, just like he said to Vic. Oh, yeah, they've been making fun of making fun of Nick in the background, too. It's funny, too, because I think their little head honcho dude goes to Nick as like a major Kiwi, giving him information while they're all making fun of him behind his back. They're fucking shady little fucking skeets. Working on Crumbrion Exposed, but I got a question. Sure, ask away. Crumbrion. Oh. Why is he going to expose you?
I don't think she knows either. Like, so
what did you do?
She had a convo with him, right?
Oh, I can like I gotta like point out some things that Crumbrion did here for a second. Crumbrion was doing a lot of dumb stuff. The things that I document Crumbrion for, which I did on my Twitter, I took some screenshots from that I got from one of my secret agents, and from other places. Like, essentially, Crumbrion was going around the internet, like, threatening to sue anyone who badmouthed the convention that Crumbrion was running, KitchenerCon. And it was really dumb. And I know Crumbrion will be like doing the whole technicalities thing. Oh, I wasn't suing anyone, but it doesn't matter. The implication is still there. I don't get how these people can imply things and then pretend they're not implying them. And the problem with this is that it's a bad look. And the biggest goofy thing that they did in this whole thing was there's a YouTuber known Vegan Gains. He's a bit of a controversial guy because he does a lot of polemic. Say that again, please.
No, I just laugh.
Yeah. Okay. He does a lot of polemic takes on things, right? And he did a joke about like, and again, it was clearly a joke. I'm just going to make that absolutely clear. It was a joke about like, murdering babies or something like that. And they wanted to use that as evidence and send it to the police and his Kiwi Farms thread, where it almost certainly contains his docs, and send that to the police so that they would investigate him and see if this guy was a danger or a threat. So yeah, that was the reason why I criticized Crumbrion. What Dean's motivations in this were, I don't know. You'd have to see about him. I just thought that Crumbrion was really doing some really dumb stuff. And this was even before I heard about Immaculate Ape. So take that as you will.
Crumbrion, here's the thing. if we have time later, I have no issues if you want to come on and just go over it. Right now, I just want to stay on topic only because, as you can see, the little fuckers in here who have been trolling in our chat, they're very interested in having you on because it would be a very good distraction from what we're supposed to be talking about right now. It doesn't look very good for them. Anyways, not a problem. Just stay tuned for a little bit. But okay. Yes, Dean is planning on an exposed video on Crumbrion. Exposed video on a lot of people. I wonder which one he's going to finish first. Which one do you think? Deep Humor, Come Geek Some, Crumbrion? You think he's ever going to double down and just go for Ricada? Probably when he sees like the sub loss, right?
I think he's going to go for Deep Humor first. They're short videos, so he could just be like, well, this
exposed Deep Humor short
30-second exposed video on Deep Humor.
I would definitely watch fucking Deep Humor's exposed because I need to know what the fuck he did. I have no
I know, right?
I need to know what he did.
Dude, his entire exposed video on Come Geek Some is just going to be bitching about the American Revolution.
Oh, what? Really?
And you're fucking King George.
He didn't vote for Brexit. Like fucking it up.
Oh, okay. All right. So again, Crumbrion, I will have you on later. Once we finish reading through the DMs, we can have you on.
Yeah, I have no problem addressing Crumbrion directly if they want to speak for themselves.
Yep, perfect. All right, so Vegan Gains ended up not going. Other than that, I don't know. So I don't know what they're talking. Not going to what?
Vegan Gains is planning to go to KitchenerCon, but he decided not to. Okay. And the reason I know that is because I asked him and he answered simply that nothing's going to come of this, and he ended up not going. So,
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm sorry. We actually have Dean's own words on why he's going after Crumbrion.
Oh.
Let me read them out to you.
Oh.
Hold on. I got a whole thing. Crumbrion thinks they're cute. I'm tired of their shit. Originally, I was going to hit Crumbrion in my Nick video. I decided Crumbrion needs their own video. They attach themselves to shitbags like Tug, and Nick turns a blind eye to Crumb's criminal actions and lets him on his show. Who's the guy?
Dude, I think Dean is just really sexually repressed, and he just wants to like fuck every chick he can or something. I don't know.
I just want to state for the record, I think that what Crumbrion was doing was stupid, to put it lightly. But criminal. What was the crime? Like, it's not a crime to act like a goofball in public. I don't know where Dean's going with that one. Like,
well, so what you're saying is Dean is taking it even further than. Oh man, this is just. let me read that again. I'm sorry. I'll read it in a serious voice this time.
Okay.
I like the
Crumbrion thinks they're cute. I'm tired of their shit. Why? Like why? Like what kind? Like what? John's just like LOL.
How dare they find another person cute that isn't me?
Did you not wish my brother a happy birthday?
Oh,
Did you too forget his birthday?
Let me get my pinstripe jumpsuit.
Oh man! What did you do? Did you forget his birthday? Because I can tell you from experience, if you forget his birthday, he gets livid.
She said guilty. Fucking dope. Never forget.
Oh man. Oh god, that's bad. Originally, I was going to hit Crumbrion in my Nick video. So again, Dean was 100% planning to do an exposed video on Nick and pussied out. I decided Crumbrion needs their own video. They attach themselves to shitbags like Tug, and Nick turns a blind eye to Crumb's criminal actions and lets him on his show. Oh man. So Nick, he's really upset with you. How dare you give someone a platform to speak? Gosh, it's like you It's like you don't already do. It's like your show isn't about that at all. It's like your show is about not giving people a platform to speak. Oh my gosh! It's like, oh god, I'm so disgusted right now.
Yeah, I am getting a little tired of. I've noticed this accusation come up a lot lately, where people who would normally argue the exact opposite of this are doing this thing where the crime of having someone platform the show if they're an odious or notorious individual for this or that reason, suddenly that's the host's problem. Like, okay, I can understand in a context, like if you're putting someone on a show that's like has a lot of bad views and the host is like, I'm going to interview this person and I'm not going to question them on any of it, or like the host conduct on the show. But the criticism has been boiled down to, oh no, having this person on for whatever reason, no matter the context, that's bad because those are bad actors. Don't invite them. That's just some dumb guilt by association stuff, like where it doesn't even apply at all. So I just noticed that going around, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, look, I don't think there's any two ways around it. Dean was 100% going to make a video on Nick. He was going to use the association with Crumbrion until he decided he could, milk a little bit more content out of it by doing a video on Crumbrion themselves and a Nick video, 2 exposed videos. He probably tapped it very hard that night. So, like, again, what? Why are you trying? Like, if you have an issue with someone, right? Why can't you just be a man and say it to them? Like, what's with this? Why? How? Are you going to expose Nick by saying you don't like his actions, like you don't like his behavior, you don't like that he brings these people onto his channel? You could easily, like, I don't know, make a comment, talk to him, drop a super chat while he's doing his show. Like, there's access to communicate with the man if your issue is what he does on his show, right?
And like in good old Thomas Riolu fashion, you can then extort him with an exposed video.
Yeah. Fuck.
Way to go, extorting a lawyer. So you fucking stupid.
But come on, like, what are you exposed? That's the one I don't really get. What are you exposing him on? Basically doing what his channel's purpose is, which is like he brings people on, he just lets them talk, right? And even people he doesn't agree with, he brought fucking Perfection on. Obviously, he didn't bring on Perfection because he agreed with that man's opinions. So, I know who Dean got his hot take info from too, and Dean turned on that guy too. Yeah, he stabs everybody in the back.
It's a theme, a common theme.
Oh man, that's funny.
Again, hey, look, this is the pug guy, buddy. Look, my personal opinion. Is there a chance? Yes, there is, because we actually do these things with Australia and other nations that we're really friendly with. They can sue us. We can sue them. Sargon of Akkad was sued by Akila Hughes. Sargon lives in the UK. She lives here. We have agreements with other nations. We don't just... I mean, China's a different thing.
I do love the downplay they do, though.
I mean, again, just you're 100% correct. But... That's the point, right? It's this downplaying. It's he just insulted the guy.
Well, I didn't know that implying someone's a pedophile was a insult. I'll remember that, just for the future, and I'll let everybody know that that's how it works now. I guess because cuties is a thing. Smugpug must be an advocate for.
Jesus Christ.
But no, Sen is correct there, right?
Did he drop?
He dropped out as he was saying that.
Yeah, Jesus.
They imply that the dude's a pedophile, right? And even Nick says it, and Dean tries to back away from it in the most ridiculous way possible. Everybody knows what you guys do. Everybody knows what you guys are saying, right? Liam thinks that it's criminal to accuse him of those things. Apparently, Australia does actually have laws on doxing. It's more of a jurisdictional issue. If Dean ever went to Australia, yes, he can be arrested now because he committed a crime.
So is Dean officially banned from Australia?
I would say so.
I'm sorry. I forgot I'm not allowed to criticize cuties on YouTube.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. You gotta do a positive review for that film. We're also going to eat your channel. Okay, but look, you're accusing him of being a pedophile. Like, if you want to say, well, it's not illegal, I can do it. Yeah, that's fine. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Here's the thing. I think people get confused all the time. You can do things that are perfectly 100% legal and are still morally corrupt, disgusting, pathetic, petty, inhumane, and they'll still be legal. You did something that is legal. It's just petty and disgusting and inhumane and dishonest and wrong and morally corrupt and shows just a complete lack of any character. So I guess that's where I come from with the accusations against Liam, right? Or the I'm sorry, the fan fiction of Liam.
Yeah, another way to sum that up is even if Dean didn't do anything technically illegal, what he's still doing is wrong because he's just spreading fake news about Liam just to smear and bury the guy. And that's what his audience wants. And that's what Preston, his handler, one of his handlers, I should say, also wants.
Well, again, going after Liam, right? He's attacking Liam for his association with Ethan Van Sciver on top of it too. So it's like we kind of all know, we get it at this point. It's funny because when I read that, I can't take it off the screen because it's right there for everybody to see. Tug's a piece of shit, right? Nick is turning a blind eye to criminal behavior. He's going to do a video on Nick. He's going to do a video on Crumbrion because he's tired of Crumbrion's shit. They think they're cute. Like, why do these people upset you? Did they touch you? Did they say a mean word? What is it?
I don't know, man. I think they just it boils down to the whole success shit. Because at the end of the day, even Crumbrion had a platform with Nick, didn't they? Like they were heavily involved in shit, as in getting more recognition from other people. Stuff like that. And I think the other people, who I'm referencing, right? Dean and below, they just, I don't know, maybe they're hating a little bit. That's what I think. I wouldn't know what else it is.
What is this? Dongs? Liam didn't like Big Daddy Xena type review where they gave demerits for Tentacle, and either I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, he says Big Daddy, I think, is the one that did the that trash review of his.
Oh, that? Okay.
Yeah. So he says that he gave him demerits in his review for not having tentacle rape in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Running, that could be it too. You started running Kitchener Con too, so that's kind of a big deal as well. I don't know. Maybe just don't like success. They just want to pull everyone down, unless they're up there, in which case they're like, all right, cool. Like with Dean, he'll just start sucking dick, and he's cool with that.
Yeah.
Well, he is a paid shill, so I'm not too sure what to say there. Okay, so not Big Daddy is different to the SWC brothers.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Okay, then I don't. Yeah, I'm
Shitty
sorry, I don't know
webcomic?
who Big Daddy is. Shitty Webcomic is the one that did the review. Okay,
Yeah, it's not Big Daddy. I don't know who Big Daddy is.
I don't know who that is, Smoke. Sorry. Okay, but I'm sorry. This is just so perfect. This is like the perfect. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change that to my Twitter. My Twitter banner. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to do that right now. Okay, so let's keep reading through it. I'm just going to change that. Just need a little second here. Okay. He goes by Neo Angle on Twitter. He has shown some evidence for some of his claims also relevant. It's just about Crumbrion, and that's it. Oh, that's it. Oh, so what do we get out of that? What do we get out of that? Dean, around the same time that he was being offered a paycheck from Preston Poulter, all of a sudden starts shilling for Preston Poulter hard fucking core, right? Right?
Sorry, I'm reading this. Like, Big Daddy is a schizophrenic comic skater living in the Nevada desert. Don't know that SWC have for sure. I don't know Oh, Jesus Christ! I don't know anything about that. Fucking guy in the desert.
I think I'm gonna guess by the way they put schizophrenic comic skater that what they mean is they're comic skating. They don't like them.
I don't have no idea. Like that's some
Maybe
shit.
I don't know who it is though.
I mean,
but
from what I gather, there's like one or two individuals within the Mockspot crew that's really into comic skate, and they've really grown to dislike them over time. And that's where that's where a big chunk of Dean's anti-comic skate sentiment comes from. It's essentially other people feeding him opinions and ideas, and he just goes along with it. Because
yeah, again, I've made this as clear as I can with everybody who's ever watched this channel. Dean does not in any way, shape, or form enjoy comic books. He doesn't like to read. I mean, I'm not saying that to be. I know it's going to sound like a shot being fired. Look, I don't enjoy reading either. It's not a bad thing or anything. But he won't even read comic books. It's that bad. He hates comics. When I try to explain comics to him, he doesn't enjoy them. He doesn't want to read them. The funniest thing he finds about comics are certain images from a comic book, right? And even then it's usually somebody's like fucking fan art that he sees, right? It's not his entire understanding of comics is really limited down to Marvel and DC, and pretty much DC because his basic understanding really does come from the DC animated universe, like Batman cartoon, the Justice League cartoon, all great shows, don't get me wrong. But like that's his biggest understanding. And then for Marvel, it's literally the MCU films.
Bro, Big Daddy, apparently he gets drunk and does donuts in the desert while blasting InfoWars and talks about pockets moving while getting possessed by comics.
That sounds interesting.
Dude, this sounds like my new favorite channel.
He gets drunk.
Big Daddy?
What the fuck is this? All right, anyway, go ahead, continue. I'm sorry.
That actually sounds hilarious. Okay, look. I have no clue why he ever wanted to jump into the comics thing, because he's never enjoyed them to begin with. And there's no shame in that, right? The comics are not for everybody, right? Some people are just really not going to enjoy them, and that's Dean. So he sits there, he talks about how people make shitty comic books. I'm sitting there going like, you don't even read the comic books. You don't even read the good ones. Like, how are you going to compare them to anything? You don't, I can't, amazing stories to me, right? Like, again, Batman Under the Hood is, I love that. I really do. I thought it was done so well.
Yeah.
To Dean, it's just like, oh, he's got to watch the animated version because that's the best he's going to get out of it. And it's funny,
honestly,
right? It is funny, but like you're not like don't get into the comics shit.
If I hate Tug and I hate Flash, then I could be part of anti-Comicsgate or just be part of Comicsgate. That's I think what it boils down to.
Well, I mean, also you have to pay them apparently.
Yeah.
I think the point is, and I don't know if I know you're not going to agree with it, but the problem is Dean presents himself as a fucking channel.
Dean is worth 10 of John Kelly, but definitely not in intellect. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that and he says, "Oh, I'm here to tell the truth. I'm here to tell facts. This is what my channel's built on." Right? He's getting paid by somebody to make videos. How is that really the truth? That's somebody else's opinion. That's somebody else's stuff. It's contradictory to what he claims to be. You know, like that. I think that's the main point. I don't know. Any of one of you in this chat can fucking correct me right now. But I'm just saying it's very hypocritical to say I'm talking about the facts. I'm talking about the truth, and you're just taking a narrative and getting paid to do that narrative and taking other people's narratives. Is that the point, everybody? Does anyone disagree? Does anyone want to correct me?
Yeah, again, look. He says that Preston's paying him or offering him payment to Shill to work for him. And then all of a sudden Dean is out there all over Preston's dick, as tiny as it is, right? All over it. All over it. Just slobbering all over it. Just fucking letting it all go down his face.
Oh, he's getting paid to watch videos, apparently. There you go. That's the correction.
He was getting paid to watch videos. Well, no, here's the thing, right? Not do videos. You know, all right, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Let's say you are paid to like watch somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those things. Help me figure this out.
Okay.
You're being paid to watch somebody. So would you A, nonstop interact with that person, or B, watch them and document what they say.
I mean, watch them document then what they say. I believe there was also coverage by Dean and Vicky, if I'm not mistaken, on EVS and bullshit like that. So it seems more like an attempt to rile him up to get reactions out of him and kind of set up reactions. But what the fuck?
Hey, Vicky, when's the wedding?
Ew.
That's a good question. But seriously, like, it doesn't matter what the specific payment was for. There's still a clear conflict of interest there, and Dean's going to acquiesce to Preston's bias in order to keep up that lucrative relationship up. That's the point. So it doesn't matter. Like, the specific terms and details of the contract don't matter. It's completely immaterial from the point. The point is Dean is still a paid shill.
Yeah. Okay. Finally caught a Crow stream. Hey, Smiles the Cat. How you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Geeky Pixie sounds like stalking to me. I mean, it sounds like Preston paid Dean to document things that EVS was doing, and Dean went about that by attacking EVS nonstop.
No, I mean, I don't know. He probably did watch his fucking videos, but still, like, I'm just saying.
I mean, clearly he was documenting Nick's stream, so it's not like it's out of his skill set.
Yeah.
But if he's getting paid to do this shit, right, then that means it's not coming out of the goodness of his heart then at that point. So he's just fucking doing it.
Are you saying it's not about exposing the truth?
No, it's about money, because that's what literally they've been admitting.
No. I'm almost positive that at one point they said something about how they wanted to expose the truth to people.
No, Vicky just confirmed it's about money for like the past 30 minutes. She's been going on nonstop. It's for money, my money. Well, okay. Well, I guess it's not for truth and justice then. So nice. Thumbs up. Good job.
I also see it like very interesting that like it's okay, it's like not accountability for the constant like switching of gears right now. Like right here, he's trying to expose Nick.
I'm sorry. I need to be very clear here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just be very clear.
Yeah.
Dean. I'm not gonna say anything about your personal relationships, buddy, because I'm not gonna go that low.
Well,
but I will say, hold on, is you sent some cringe ass DM to Sushi with your photo, talking about how you're the guy who's always in her, always trying to talk with her and seeing her and shit. It's like really fucking weird and creepy. You're the guy who had those creepy cringe DMs with Karen.
Okay, well,
you remember those. I remember those. Everybody remembers those.
I'm trying to correct you on something. That picture,
sorry.
That picture that he sent to her, that was for some photo that she drew of us. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yes, I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to like tell you.
I'm sorry. But the other stuff I said there is accurate.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just lining it up for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the correction.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to me. Okay. Look. My little brother is not. Man, what do you want me to say? I am not good with women at all. Right? I've had some awful relationships. I'm getting married now, and I really do hope my brother the best, but he's not going to find it by this online bullshit that he's been involved with. So, that's more of a. I really wish he would work on his own life.
Is it time Crumbrion on?
Huh?
Crumbrion.
Oh, yes, Crumbrion. Sorry. Can you give Crumbrion the link? I'm going to go get myself a little bit more water.
Yeah.
Why drinking water on your birthday?
He's getting married, dude, because he's got to go to bed soon. Fuck it. It's like
I have gym in the morning. If I drink, I'm going to fucking die.
Fucked up.
True that. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I'll get fucked up on Sad Boy Saturday.
Or just can you give Crumbrion the link?
I'm working on it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
John, Sen.
Yo.
Why don't you tell us about how your weekend was?
It was fun. I had a discussion with someone who kept using like fucking what do you call those, John? Those questions that I told you about, the loaded question shit. Yeah, that person much better than like pretty much anybody we dealt with. Really, really good, actually. Better.
Okay. I did send it to the right person. I was like, oh shit, did I send it to the not Crumbler?
Just random comes on stream.
Chilling.
Yeah. What
JMK still loses though. Sad face. John, you always lose. What's going on, man?
I don't know. I mean, like, I get
you got a storm cloud coming down on you constantly, man.
I don't know, man. I mean, a lot of people like I don't know. A lot of people don't like me these days, it seems, or rather, more accurately, it's certain e-celebs have an axe to grind against me, so they get the communities to go ahead and mass dislike my video or say a bunch of dumb shit. That part doesn't matter. What I have been noticing is that very subtly, people will eventually come around to some of the stuff I say over time. And I do find that very interesting. I've been pointing out here and there. Unfortunately, it's not related to anything we're talking about at the moment. But yeah, no, life's pretty good to me because this internet stuff doesn't really matter to me all that much. So if people want to say this or that about me, it's not really doing anything. My life's going pretty well. So yeah, weekend was good. Weather was nice. Enjoyed it.
So no cartoony storm cloud following you around everywhere? No?
Wait.
Not this weekend?
I'm not sure what Sen's referencing specifically.
It's a cartoony storm cloud.
How could I forget? Sen, I have talked enough about that subject to death, okay? All right, I'm just going to say that. We already even talked about it on this stream before you came on.
Bro, I was just honestly just like playing Cuphead and I saw like, I like this. Like, it would be cool if there was a storm cloud that was really like cartoony. That's literally all it was. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I get what you're saying, son. Wink, wink.
Sure.
Sends talking in secret messages.
Yeah. Bro, you have no idea. I've been the mastermind this whole time. 4D chess for the win. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's some
this is Sen's stream.
This has always been.
Yeah, this has all been planned out, guys, from like 4 months ago. I totally had this all planned out.
He's taking our Patreon. So like, okay, like fucking. If you guys want to plug your stuff, now would probably be the time to do it. You can throw it in the chat.
Sure. I'll just put a link. I'm gonna make shit.
Go sub to Senpai because he's like leafy.
Dude, I swear to God.
Like after this weekend though, I've been like tired of ranting. I'm like, bro, I just don't care. This whole internet shit is like the fucking circus at this point. Like, I'm done.
Yeah,
like,
Sen, so long as you're shelling right now, shell your Patreon. Don't you have like a new reward tier where you can pay like $10 and go over a video?
Oh no, that thing got yeeted, my friend.
Oh, it's gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless I hit some massive level of success, like some Zeus godly level of success at some point, like then I'll bring it back. Otherwise, I'm just like, nah, not worth it.
Yeah. Bro, check for Carmion, by the way. I sent her the link. I believe she has it.
She is here.
Hello, everybody.
Hola.
Hello.
My goodness. It was the last thing I was expecting to do on a Sunday night.
Oh, sorry. Last minute. To be fair, a lot of this was unexpected, so...
Yeah,
I mean, Crumbrion, did you know that you were a target?
Oh, I had assumed that I was. I mean, I didn't know.
That's interesting.
Well, now you know for sure.
No, I mean, like people in that wonderful Discord that everyone keeps talking about really seem to have a hard on for me. So I figured somebody was doing something.
Well, you must understand, most of them have only ever dated their left hand.
Fuck. Just lol.
Oh my goodness.
So did you want to address some of the stuff that was in these DMs from John Kelly, I believe?
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, first thing I wanted to say to John, I don't hate you as a person. I just really hate talking to you on Twitter because you're really fucking
don't bring up Twitter stuff because like the Twitter stuff is like
that's when John turns into a werewolf and he's just it's crazy personality. I'm saying.
I mean, it's like honestly, I would rather talk to pretty much like that other guy you talk with. What's his name? I don't know his name. The guy follows you on. I believe it's like Saranian. I don't know. He's just like, I don't know what he's going on about. All I know is that he seems to orbit around you a lot. And he has a lot of dumb arguments. And the only way he ever shuts up is if I go into exceptional detail, explain to him why he's wrong. And then he just like walks away. I feel bad about the migraines though. I don't wish that on anybody. That's kind of a big one. That's like, oof, hope he gets that. Hope he gets better. But no, as far as the stuff between me and you, the issue I've had, and I've been consistent with this. Actually, there's actually, I might as well just get it all out of the way. The issue I've had is that you've been threatening lawsuits left and right over dumb stuff. Like, it's just people voicing their opinions about this or that. Like, people have a right to speak. If you don't agree with it or you don't think it's accurate, that's not grounds for a defamation suit. And like, you're not, and you can just say, oh, well, I never said I was going to go ahead and take it to court. But the implication is still there. Like, hey, don't you know this is illegal? And this could be sent you, and the implication is this, da-da-da-da-da-da. And that's just dumb. It's bad PR. It doesn't work. And with the whole vegan gains thing, I don't even understand. Like, why did you think that why were you going to report him to the police? What was going through your head with that one? I got to know. What was the logic behind that? Because in my mind, if vegan gains...
I'll address that one first, and then go into the other one, because the other one's pretty amusing. It's a nice little story. The vegan gains thing, I literally have no idea who the guy is. And I just see like everyone flipping out because like this guy says he's going to go to Kitchener Comic-Con, and they're all saying like how he like has videos saying he's going to like attack kids and stuff like that and whatever else. And like, I know the difference between an online personality, like a fake persona, and a real person. So it's just like, okay, well, we're getting people that are complaining about him showing up and people that aren't feeling safe. So we literally just went down to the local police station and said, hey, there's this dude that says he wants to come to our event. He's got some dicey videos online. We don't think he's going to be a problem. We don't think that he's actually going to do anything. Like, this just seems to be his online persona. Can you just give him a call to see like a check-in type of thing and let him know that maybe it's not a good idea to like threaten children?
But wait, I saw the video. It was a joke. You can clearly see it cut out.
I never watched it. I never watched it.
No. Wait. So you didn't even watch the video? What evidence were you going off of? Like, you just heard some people say spread a rumor, and then you went to the police about it? That seems messed up.
No, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go to the authorities.
No, that's not normal. If I hear a rumor that, like, Crow, for example, no offense, I'm just using an example. If I heard a rumor that Crow, I don't know, eats donkey babies or something like that, I'm not going to believe it automatically.
No, and again, I don't believe for a second that he was actually going to get violent with anybody. Like, I think that's just his shtick online, and like that's 100% what it is. But then, like, as an event organizer, we can't take the chance, right?
Why go to the police about it?
Because it's a police thing.
It's
John, can I?
Go ahead.
All right, let me just make sure I get this right. Crumb is saying that the reason why she went to the police is because no matter what, even if she doesn't take the threat seriously at all, she has to go and document it just to be on the safe side. I think that's what Crumb's saying.
Yeah.
You're saying that it's unreasonable for her to have ever gone to the police and that she shouldn't have done that, and it was ridiculous to go to it.
No, that's not. No. There's slight correction there. It's not going to be ever unreasonable to go to police about something like that. I
meant in this specific scenario.
Oh, yeah.
Without having watched the video.
Sure. Based on what Crumbrion just told me on the stream, that they were getting a bunch of rumors and stuff like that from people online, and like an out of context clip video that Crumbrion missed, that never even watched.
Well, like, let me get this. Let me just put this straight. The people that I was getting complaints from were Pepper Monster, Renfamous, like Lynn Hunt, those individuals and people surrounding them. So, did I believe the rumors? Absolutely not. But I can't take the chance.
When did Renfamous? Wait. I was following Renfamous's timeline back then. When did Renfamous say this? Where did they say it? Did they like?
I don't know if she did specifically, but I know people that followed her, and I'm pretty sure Pepper Monster did.
I mean, like, I haven't seen anyone from like the Kick Vic side of things ever accuse vegan gains of anything like that at all. I've never heard them talk about any of that. So that's news to me.
Yeah, no, it was all like, oh, they're okay having this person here, blah 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 blah. They don't take it seriously.
I'm sorry. I'm fine. Like, I know they were doing that with Vic Mignogna, which you didn't go to the police over. But I've never seen any. Wait, you did. Wait. So stupid rumors from allegedly kick Vic and stupid rumors from people in Nick Arcada's Discord, that's reason to go to police. But rumors about Vic Mignogna...
No, I didn't. Correction. I didn't get them from Nick's Discord. I got them from Twitter, people adding our official account on Twitter.
Okay, so stupid rumors from random people on Twitter is enough to go to the police, but well-documented stuff about Vic Mignogna that's been going for years and years and decades, there's no police check? Is that consistent?
I think there was already a police check. That's it was already brought up in the lawsuit.
No, that's not police.
There was basically
what are you talking about? There's a difference between civil law and criminal law. Like, why do you keep on talking about? Like, do you know what you're talking about? I'm sorry. This just sounds like bonkers to me.
John, I think you're confused.
Yes,
there was no civil law. There was no criminal law brought up against Vic.
There's no criminal law brought up against Vegan Gains.
Oh, exactly. But the
then
point
why'd you go?
Oh, well, hold on. It was what Vegan said. What this vegan guy said. Could it be interpreted as a threat towards someone at the convention or the convention itself?
Okay. Hey,
yeah.
Can I?
Sorry.
Can I jump in here real quick? The reason why I jumped on this stream real quick is just to address something real quick because I was also part of a convention staff for several years. Okay, and this is the only. I'm just jumping in for this real quick, and I'll jump out because probably Senpai is trying to get back in.
No, you're good.
But the thing is, when it comes to just to address what John is saying real quick, when it comes to threats, every threat has to be taken seriously when it comes to a convention scene, even if it's something the guy said in jest. It's something that we always have to look into because you never know. You just never know with people, even if it's obviously a joke. And things of that nature, we have to do it. It's something. It's an obligation that we hold as people that are part of running conventions. We have to do it. We have to look into every single threat. It's just like the police. The police have to look into every threat, even if it is a joke, just to be on the safe side, just to cross the T's and dot the I's.
Why are you?
And John, before you say something, right?
Yeah, sure.
You mentioned even though there's other stuff about Vic and you've never called the police, right?
Yeah.
The question, the thing, I think the big difference would be Vic isn't showing up to the convention or saying that he's going to attack people at the convention.
Neither. Sorry.
What I'm saying is Vic has never said anything that could be taken as a threat. What this person did, even if it was said in jest, even if it's said sarcastically, even if the guy's not being serious, the exact words can be taken as a threat. And what John is saying here, if that's the case, it doesn't matter. You have to report it. That's not how the real world works. I refuse to believe that for a second.
And to let you know, John, it wasn't that we went to the police saying you need to go arrest this guy. He's making threats. It was we received a lot of complaints about this individual because of his content online. We think that the rumors, we're running this event and he has this persona online. We don't think that he's going to do anything. But can you please just give him a call?
I'm sorry, Carbion. I don't believe you when you tell. I'm sorry. This sounds absolutely bonkers to me. I don't see how I never saw anyone.
Why would I lie about it?
Because because here's the thing, the Kick Vic side of things was doing everything they could to give Kickster, and you're well aware of this, by the way, because you were responding to every single person commenting about it. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
Hold on. Right. I was the sole person. I'll let you finish. I was the sole person on the social media account, number one, because the rest of our team is not trained in social media etiquette. So I was the sole person doing it. Number two, through a concussion, but continue.
Okay, that might explain a lot. But in any event, the thing is, I didn't see anyone on the Kick Vic side go ahead and attack Vegan Games. None of them did, as far as I'm aware of. Like, maybe you can show me evidence contrary to that. I'd be fine to admit I'm wrong.
I don't think they attacked him. Like, I know we had people adding us. We had people adding us on the Twitter, like on the official Kitchener Comic-Con Twitter.
Okay, great. So if I did a search on Twitter right now for @KitchenerCon, not right now because obviously I'm on the stream, I'm not going to waste my time with that. Right. But if I was to do a search for the KitchenerCon ad account, I would find these tweets saying, "Oh, you should look into vegan gains." I'd find those.
I don't know if they mentioned vegan gains specifically. It's been a little while, so my memory's foggy regarding what was exactly said. But there was talked about this individual that said he's coming to our convention. He said he gets violent towards children. I think I might have watched one clip that they sent where he said that he was going to beat up some kid or something like that or whatever. I don't remember. It wasn't a big deal. But I'm fairly certain that there was about one or two people that were on the Kick Vic side, like if not completely if not like Pepper Monster herself, like somebody that was associated with them, that was trying to paint us and say that we don't take threats seriously because we're allowing this guy to come.
Yeah, that guy was Vic Mignogna, and you know
it wasn't Vic though.
No, it was 100. Oh wait. No, you know who the guy was? Wait. Oh, right. Now I remember. there was this another individual, but it wasn't Vegan Gains. In fact, you addressed these. In fact, to my recollection, you were going ahead and arguing with on various blog posts, on various websites, on Facebook, on Twitter, wherever this was being brought up about this issue, about some guy from Kishner Khan's past. Not Vegan Gains, though. But this has nothing. None of this has anything to do with Vegan Gains at all.
This is specifically about a guy who made a video talking about how he was going to like beat the shit out of children. I don't know exactly who it was. Like again, I don't know the guy. I don't know much about him. It was just he has some online shtick where he acts like a big steroid tough guy, and he threatens kids. That's his shtick online.
I've never seen anything like that, and according to the screenshots, it looks like some people in Nick Recade's Discord server tripped you off. You can go ahead and look at those yourself, and then immediately you're like, we're going to go ahead, take his Kiwi Farms thread, or take that to the police, which seems absolutely ridiculous to me.
No, there were people in the Discord that were asking, like, are you seriously letting this guy in? By that time, we had literally already gone to the police station and said, hey, can you just give this guy a call and make sure he's okay? That's it.
I'm not buying that for a second. I never saw anything like that. So I'm sorry, I'm not taking your word on it. And you said that your memory's fuzzy on it.
You wouldn't see it because we didn't post about the police, and the police obviously don't answer to us.
You're like responding directly in the Discord leak that I posted to the people in Nick Recade's Discord server, responding to them. This has nothing to do with Kick Vic. I don't see any evidence for that. You'd have to show that for me to change my mind. I am willing to change my mind if you can show me the evidence.
I can't show you a conversation that Mr. Hop had with the police department.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Crumbrian. I'm not talking about the conversation you had with the police. I believe you when you say you went to the police about it. I still think it's stupid. It doesn't make any sense to me. And if all conventions work like this, well, then they're all dumb because they're just going to throw their guests away as soon as that something nebulous accusation comes along with them, and that just makes no sense to me.
No, John, the entire case with Nick too.
No.
Everybody stop.
Yeah,
John. John, I know what you're gonna say. Okay. Sorry, other John. Toy Bounty Hunters John. TBH. I know what you're gonna say, John. I know what you're saying, but I think that here's the big difference. They're not saying that they are going to go to the police for any single accusation that somebody might be a threat. What they're saying is if somebody says something that can be taken as a threat, they have to go to the police. Not these people are saying that person beats his wife, right? Mm-hmm. Okay? They're not saying like, oh, well, we can't go to the cops for that. You guys are just talking shit, right?
Exactly.
But if that guy goes, hey, when I come to your convention, I'm going to beat my wife who's a panelist, right? And it's clearly a joke. He's doing some sort of fucking 50s comedy shit, right?
It has to do with anything directed at anybody that will potentially be at the convention, right? Okay. So that would be attendees. That would extend to attendees, to guests, panelists, what have you. That is something that we always have to look into. Yeah. Now, of course, look, I get what you're saying, John, and I agree. Obviously, yeah, I'm sure the guy was joking, whatever, all that. But again, we still, as convention owners and promoters and things of that nature, we always have to follow up on all that stuff because you just never know with people these days.
Okay,
especially in this day and age.
I got two problems with this. One, by that logic, you should have also gone to the police about Vic Mignogna. There's no the lawsuit doesn't matter.
John. Again, no, because Vic Mignogna is not saying these words. Vic Mignogna is not saying these words.
I can speak directly to this because when I was told, because one of the sister conventions that Vic was invited to was one of the ones that was a part of the company that I was working for. Okay, I personally vetted Vic Mignogna and found nothing credible. Okay,
did you go to the police about it?
I looked for police reports. I looked for any type of documentation
that could
back up any claim. Okay, I vetted it.
Well, yes. So to clarify, we did do a full background check. We did vet with other conventions. I didn't call up a police department in his state and say, hey, could you could you do this? We did our due diligence in looking into everything that was available to us. And he also crossed the Canadian border, which he wouldn't be allowed to do if he had any criminal actions against him.
But none of this makes any sense whatsoever, because the reason it doesn't make any sense is because you did the right thing. It sounds to me like when it comes to Vic Mignogna, you did the proper procedure to just look to see if any of the accusations had any credibility, and you made your determination based upon the evidence. I'm not done yet. Can I please talk? It sounds like to me, and by the way, it's Toy Bounty Hunter and you part of the same convention, or are these two different conventions?
No. Two different conventions.
Okay, so then just
I have nothing to do with Kitchener. I am not associated with Kitchener in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, I just wanted that clarified.
He's
just
American.
in case.
No, John just comes on our streams.
Okay, yeah. My point is, what Toy Bounty Hunter says is completely logical and makes sense. I heard these accusations against Vic Mignogna. I looked into the accusations to vet to make sure that he wasn't a danger to anyone there. That's fine. I'm not criticizing that. But there's a difference between that and going ahead and wasting police officers' time. And I understand Crow's point that Crumbrion isn't reporting Vegan Gains for a crime. But Crumbrion admitted on stream that they didn't even look at the video. What they did was they just took a Kiwi Farms thread, and I imagine they didn't even look at the Kiwi Farms thread, and just took that and brought it to the police attention. That makes no sense to me. You're going to go ahead, take the evidence to the police.
I think I can provide some sort of defense to that, but I don't exactly know the situation surrounding it. But let me put it in these words, right? He says these things, right? And I'm going to imagine he said them publicly because that's how everybody knows about it.
Yeah, he said
right. So other people are talking about it. So here's the thing. If other people, even if they're flat out lying through their crooked fucking teeth, John, right? If other people are out there on Twitter, on Facebook saying, look, he's saying he's going to commit violent acts, right? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Crumb doesn't need to watch the video, I think is what Crumb is saying, because other people are making that accusation. She's going to go to the police because other people are putting it out there.
Am
I correct or incorrect?
Okay, well, that doesn't make, again, it makes no sense that you wouldn't just vet the accusations yourself and make your own determination.
I will let you know the process behind this. We spent several months vetting Vic, like several months. I spoke to him, I believe, oh goodness, it was the beginning of the year, and we didn't actually sign him to a contract until September, October. So we spent several months vetting him before we decided to sign him to a contract. For this situation, because we already had a heightened security risk from having Vic and people who don't like Vic, et cetera, we already had heightened tensions because of that. We're in a public building, so we're in City Hall, so we have a heightened tension because of that. And we have this individual who allegedly said that they were going to harm children, come to an event that has children at it. So basically, we were sitting there. Oh, EBS is in the chat.
Yeah, look in the chat.
Wait, what?
Ethan Van Skyver is here. Ethan, you
six people sent me this link. What goes on? Hey, okay, Ethan Van Skyver. Glad you're here. Go to an hour and 15 minutes into this stream and read the text that's on the chat. Read the text that's on the screen there. Also, we'll explain everything for you.
Crow, can you show us on screen, by the way?
Actually, I can just show you everything. Hold on. Okay. Let me just go back to it since you're here.
But what Crumbion's saying here doesn't make any sense, and the evidence I documented contradicts the narrative here.
And it's not a narrative, it's the truth.
It is. It's wrong. You lied. You were asking the people in Nick Orca's server who Vegan Gains is.
Yeah, I don't even know who he is.
Well, you're asking them who he is. Implies that you never got any hit up by anyone from Vic about any of this stuff, and you made that up, and you have produced nothing to substantiate that, which is something I directly asked you, and you waffled on that question because you know that you're full of it.
No, I said it's on the Kitchener Comic-Con at. People added the Kitchener Comic-Con about it. That's how I originally found out about it.
It sounds
well. Then
go ahead.
No,
John, I'll let you finish.
It appears that you clearly heard about it in Nick Orca's Discord server.
Well, I heard it there too, but I've heard about it on Twitter first because people were making noise.
I'm gonna interject. If you need to say one last thing, I mean, go ahead. But this is pretty much it's deeper than I think we have time for because we're almost at 2 hours and 30 minutes. So I'm just gonna give the recap. But if you two have two final things to say, we could probably hit this up some other time.
If I mean, I can always look to see if there's anything to back up what Crumbion's saying, but like if I can't find anything, it just doesn't make any sense. And I'm sorry, this explanation to me doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense from a PR perspective because you ended like what should have happened.
I'll try to explain it in 30 words or less. Here.
Okay.
So basically everything I've said before, and the fact that we had less than a month before the convention, we just took the shortest possible route to get it resolved. That was it.
Yeah.
I couldn't spend 8 months vetting the guy. It was just let the officials who are in their position to protect the people do what they need to do.
What planet does it take 8 months to vet somebody? That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry.
We had 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, and we didn't have a big team. I can't afford to dedicate my time to look into people that are not scheduled to be in our event coming to our event. So it's better just to let the police who are actually trained in that sort of thing look into it, and that's be that.
Because I'm just going to say again, I don't think there's going to be a real agreement here, so I think we should just leave it on that note.
I think you're right. We really can't come to a resolution tonight. I don't believe. I'm just going to say for the record, I don't trust Crumbion. I don't believe this person's telling the truth to me, and a lot of it. I don't. I'm sorry. I have to take your word on a lot of things as a convention owner in order for me to buy this. And I am very suspect of people use that kind of argumentation.
If I could just quickly address the other thing, just briefly. I know I'm pushing up against your guys' limit here.
Yeah.
So the entire situation with the apparently threatened lawsuits, the short Cole's Notes version of it, Mr. Hop, after our first year of Kitchener Comic-Con, there was an individual that was complaining about parking. How we said that there was free parking and they parked in the wrong area that didn't have free parking. And she was making a big deal about it. And there's a bunch of people that don't like Mr. Hop and don't like our convention that jumped on the bandwagon and started saying some nasty things about Mr. Hop and wishing some nasty things towards him, taking things a bit farther than just free parking issue. So at that point, Mr. Hop rolled out of bed, looked at the comments, made a really stupid comment to the girl who made the parking issue, and then rolled over and went back to sleep, which caused another big uproar because he said something. He basically told her, quote unquote, I would tell you to eat a dick, but that would be rude. And then he hit send and then went back to sleep. And people took that as him being like X, Y, and Z and blah, 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 blah. So when I saw this, I told Mr. Hop that I'm like, we need to resolve this issue, blah, blah, blah. I told him what we're going to do is you're going to say nothing for 3 days. And he's like, well, what are we going to do? He's like, what? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, I'm like, you can hire me as your quote unquote manager or your social media manager, and I'll take care of this. So we went for beers. He paid me $1. We shook hands, hired me as his social media manager. We went to the police station, asked them for advice. And the police officer's like, well, you can't sue the internet. So it's not really anything you can do. He says the only thing you can do is just like post a stop and desist. That's pretty much it. Narrow it down to people that continue doing it. If there's like blah, 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 then you can pick and choose who you want to go after. So we went and talked about it, thought about it for a bit. I found a legal website that had a copy and paste form letter, cease and desist. We plopped in what we needed to plop in, and I put it out there saying, hey, if people want to continue taking it on, blah, 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 we'll have to consult our legal team regarding it. And that was it. That complaint got raised to the Law Society of Ontario, and it came back. They had a phone call. They laughed it off, saying it was the smallest of potatoes. The people in the Law Society, which is basically the Canadian bar, said they never considered this me representing myself as a lawyer, blah, 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 blah. And they waived it. So that was long and the short of it.
Okay. I just think the whole thing was a bad look. Like, I don't think, I think that like responding to all those people as you did with the implications that you did, I just think it was a bad look, and that's why I called it out. And I thought it was really dumb. That was my view on it.
Well, okay, guys, I think you've said both of your points on this, John.
Yeah.
You're pretty clear about what you're saying, but the point is you're not accusing Crumb of anything criminal. You just think that the action was bad. Crumb, you've explained yourself as well as you can here, and you're still in disagreement. Perfectly fine. Guys, we are going to move on with the rest of the stream for the night, though.
No.
Crumb, thank you so much for coming on, explaining your side of things, because you were accused of things in there. And John, thank you for providing the information here.
Yeah.
Well, maybe another time we can have you on and you can debate me on the Vic stuff. But you know, obviously, I don't agree with you on it. But
right, that would be interesting. Yeah, we could set something like that up in the future, possibly. Yeah, I'm not sure when though, because I might be like going on a hiatus soon. Mulling that over.
I mean, what if it works out? It works out. Anyways, thank you for coming on tonight, buddy.
All right. Yeah, it was a pleasure being on. Thank you.
Happy birthday,
thank you too, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you guys.
Thank you for coming on. Appreciate your time. So,
okay. So Ethan did enter the chat. They already do document my activities and make videos about them. Preston was paying them to do it harder. Typical of Poulter. Here's the thing. My little brother has been all over your ass, talking about how he's tired of you, how he's sick of the way that you go after people. You attack them unfairly. you do mean and bad things, Mr. Ethan Van Sciver. But in reality, he's being paid by Preston to document everything that you say and do. He's doing all of this to get your attention. So you'll say something so that he can turn around and then use it against you, right? Anything at all. In fact, when what was it, Ethan? When you told Dean, come on my channel, right? DA Talks. He had some stupid little criticism over something that you said. You said, come on my channel, let's hash it out. Let's just get right to the bottom of it. And then, you know, he ran like a pussy, right? He wanted to expose the truth to everybody, but he was terrified of coming on your channel because it didn't matter. It didn't matter if he goes on your channel. You gave him the acknowledgement, and then he went to turn around and he says, oh, guys, it's so cool. Even Ethan wants me on his channel.
It's not
Remember
about
that?
It's not about the money. He just wants to expose Ethan's wrongdoings.
Yeah, right.
That is kind of true. I think that's what he said. I don't know if Vicky's still in the chat. Vicky, now's your chance.
It's totally not about the money, guys. Yeah, no. That's what it was from the start. I could never figure it out because my brother hates comic books, does not like comic books, doesn't like reading, doesn't like anything about them. And he's all over Comicsgate and anti-CG and everything. And he was hired. I mean, because I only say he was hired because he was offered that job, and then he went and did that job. He kept trying to bait Ethan into doing something so he could document it, right? Send it over to Preston, and the best part is he can turn around and take all the clout from any acknowledgement that comes from Ethan Van Sciver.
Hold on, Vicky, because he said he was going to tell Ethan the truth and how wrong Ethan was. What channel does it really matter? Who cares if he's monetizing? It's the truth, right?
Yeah. And here's the thing. No disrespect to anyone's channels. Dean's channel is smaller. Like, we don't have a large channel. We really don't. So if we had something that we wanted to get out there, we would go on to a larger channel, even if it's a channel that's not going to be friendly to us. Because the important thing is, you know, exposing the truth.
Yeah. No, yeah. And look.
I mean, like, didn't Dean?
DA talk.
No,
yeah, wasn't Dean fucking selling copyright material? Like, if you want to talk about monetization here.
Well, I don't know. Do you want to offer him some time? I know we're a little over, but do you want to offer him if he wants to? Just to
sure, absolutely, 100%.
And I don't know if like I said, like, I know it's a little over, but if you want to,
yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
we're still going. I just turned 30, so we're still doing
happy
this.
Birthday again, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, we're still doing this. Okay. But yeah, absolutely. If anybody wants to come on and talk about this, that's not an 80-year-old fucking hag that likes looking up pictures of Tug's kids online.
There they're going. I encourage all of them to pay each other to talk about.
No. That's what all of this shit was about, though. That was what all of the shit's been about. It's just been Preston with his hand. Dude, my little brother's got Held's hand up his ass and Preston's hand up his ass.
Yeah, but like, Vicky, the problem is that Ethan did offer him a spot on his channel to clear things up. Like, I don't know if you recall that, but he did. And Dean declined and said, come onto my channel. And it just seems like
the monks about guys.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. If it's about telling the truth, exposing the truth, he should go on to EBS's channel and expose the truth to all of EBS's fans, right? Because that's where his core support is.
Vicky,
that would make sense.
It would make sense.
Hold on, because Ethan Van Sciver went on Vicky's channel. He didn't monetize on her. At least I don't think so anyway. Like, he did go on her channel. So.
You'd monetize paint drying if you could get the lighting right. I mean, but I've never, here's the thing. I've never actually had issues with people monetizing, right? I've always said the same thing. Like, if you're going to do the work, you should get paid to do it, as long as you're not stealing content. You know, like, gosh, what was it? Like making a Patreon reward, right? Where you take somebody else's comic book, right, that they're selling, and you make it your Patreon reward to show everybody the entire comic. Like, maybe that's not something you should monetize on.
Yeah. So, like, other than that, I think that's the clearest recap in terms of DA Talks and his shenanigans, you know, and the, what the hell is that? What does it say? It's about that one video. It's about that one.
Which video?
Oh, Ethan Van Sciver showed up onto Vicky's channel. They were debating over the frog coin situation. Do you not know about that?
You know, honestly, no. Sorry.
Ethan,
do you want to talk about any of the stuff that they've been planning? Because it's more than just you, right? And my little brother gets like I love the righteous indignation of my little brother's voice when I read these tweets. I'm just like, I'm reading it as him. I'm like, dude, calm the fuck down. You're so angry. Like, you're so fucking angry.
See, that was a great time, Vicky. I watched that again recently and laughed. So, like, okay, she was accusing him of a scam, and it was about the frog coins. I believe it was for. See, this is why I don't.
It was a reward for the GoFundMe.
GoFundMe. I think it was his campaign for Cyberfuck. I believe that's why I want him on. I don't want to.
I know.
You know, I'm just like, I'm over here like, oh. So anyway, it was a big like misunderstanding, and he proved it on her show. If that's what it is, I think it's a show. I think she has a show. He proved it on her show, and it's still up there. You know what I mean? It's still up there. It's probably the most viewed video on there. Like, he came onto her show and everything. Sam? Holy shit. Where have you been?
He disappeared for a while.
What's up?
I had to take care of some things.
Oh my god.
Or he's just silent.
It doesn't look like much, really. Just Preston flailing around trying to stop people from laughing at him getting fucked in the ass on video, and DA Talks grifting from his panic.
I like he used the word grifting. Fuck yeah.
I mean, but again, that's the thing, right? My little brother's been lying about all this shit. It's never been about exposing the truth. It's really just for his own benefit, period. And it's always been for his own benefit. He doesn't care about any of this shit. But, like, the thing is, on top of not caring, this is just him planning to do an exposed video on Nick Rekieta. Let's see here. It's a lot of there's just a lot of that. Just a lot of that.
A lot. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's muted for a while. God damn it. All right. What's up? What's up, guys? I came back from the dead. I am now here again. How's it going? What happened while I was gone?
John and Crumbrion debated, and there was no agreement, so we had to end it. Ethan Van Sciver showed up to say what's up and see what's going on. You guys,
Ethan.
All right, take care, man. Thanks for stopping in. Did the quick recap of all the shenanigans and shit.
Yeah.
And
I mean, this was a great day. You know, it was a fun time. I thought it was kind of rude of me to just dip without freaking, saying anything.
But just lost connection or something.
No, I didn't lose connection. I was just like, oh shit, I'm out. Because things were getting heated, and I'm like, nah, I would go eat some chicken or something. I'll be back.
Yeah, that's fine.
And here I am.
Good shit.
That's a good position to take usually.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah.
It was because there was the same argument, and I know Crow and I don't know, Sen, if you know, but Steve, Tommy C wanted to report Josh Pescatore to the police because he went nuts, and a call got released where he was making threats to like Nick DiOrio and shit. Right?
Yeah.
And Tommy C reported him. Tommy C lives in Germany. He reported Pescatore's like threats to the authorities and shit. And a certain somebody, I don't know if I want to name him, disagreed heavily and went onto Augie's stream, and it didn't end well for him at all. So
I think I know who you mean.
bro,
Does it start with an R?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I know who you mean.
Oh
I gotta watch that stream still.
Wait, what happened exactly?
Yeah, what was his points to be like, whoa, you shouldn't call the police?
It was kind of okay that if you really believe his threats, they're just like they're it's shit talking, not really threats. So why would you waste the police's time by reporting it? And I'm like, if this dude feels like it's a fucking threat, he's allowed to report it. It's kind of, it reminded me of that. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because Tommy C made it pretty clear in the little Twitter video he put out why he was reporting them. Because he's like the oldest one, and he'd feel responsible if anything happened to Nick. Like he wouldn't be able to look his parents in the eye. Like he's pretty clear about it. I don't know how you could miss this point.
Yeah. Oh shit, Dean did steal my fucking thing. Whatever.
Wait, what?
Here, look, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna see if you remember this.
Oh, were you gonna try to like take his account down? The one that got suspended?
Oh, he can have the fucking account.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I don't care about that shit, dude. Like, he can't fucking stay out of trouble, dude. He's going to lose that shit eventually because he did it before with Exile. He wouldn't stop, or Heroes of Valor, whoever the fuck, you know. He's gonna lose it eventually.
Okay.
Bro, I sent it. Look at that shit. Look
Where?
at that.
Discord?
No, Twitter. Because I think we already talked the whole thing through. I don't know what else you want to cover.
What is this?
Do you see the circled image?
Yes, I do.
Do you remember that? You need a hint? I'm just going to tell you. That's the Senpai Klansman.
Oh my gosh, it is!
Wait,
oh, wow.
Senpai, remember when like we were calling you a racist and shit?
Yeah.
The Klansman? It's in there. Senpai. Oh, I'm going to send you something.
Oh my god.
What, dude? Just fucking, it's all right. It's not real. Like,
bro, what the fuck?
What? Like, fuck.
Oh man, old times. Got them.
Yeah, not the best of times there. Well, okay, actually, Sen.
Yeah,
we got like 25 minutes left before we got to go for the night.
Sure.
We never did our hentai review.
Oh shit, you didn't?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, was that part of the stream too?
That was supposed to be part of the stream.
It was supposed to be the main part of the stream.
Yeah.
Kurt was stoked about that.
No, yeah.
I was.
Sen, look at your DMs. I sent it to you.
All right, Sen. Let's be honest. You watch a bunch of hentai. What series would you recommend for the audience?
Let's see.
Captain Planet. My fuck.
Captain Planet. No,
he's a hero.
Yo, would you be confused if I said no? I haven't really watched hentai in a long time.
I'd say you're full of shit and stop lying. Just name
there's
series.
I think there was one called Resort something. If I'm not mistaken, this was a while ago.
All right, I'm gonna find the worst hentai that's got resort in the name.
You're not so on
It had like some redhead chick, I think.
Okay, what kind was it?
I don't remember. I think it was just standard vanilla shit. And then there was this MILF one where I don't even remember what it's called either, but I know it was a MILF. And she was like fucking some like what was she fucking? She was fucking some working younger dude, I think. I don't know, man. Memory is kind of foggy. But I do remember those two. It's interesting.
I don't even know what
Resort Boy.
Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah.
What is it?
Wait. I don't know. Apparently it's a thing. Oh my gosh, it's a thing. It's an actual thing. Okay, you? Okay, perfect. It's on my anime list for some reason.
Lol.
Okay, I can show an image of this. It's very safe. It's very safe, I promise. Or where'd you go? She's hiding. We have to pretend we're not here. Okay, I got it.
What are y'all doing?
We're hiding. Okay, this is
I just saw it.
This
saw
is
the Klansman.
Yeah. I didn't notice that. Holy shit.
Okay, this is the series he was talking about.
Steve, take your leafy face off. Turn your camera back on.
Wait, what if I want to do something like Blaze? I mean, drink
emotion. Yeah, go ahead, do that.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
What the fuck? Okay, I gotta read this. Hold on. The story is kind of like a chase to get Daisuke, dude, to choose between 4 main girls and making 2 of them love crazy with him, which one of them is his little sister.
Lol.
And he playing with 2%. So the countdown is 6 girls.
I gotta ask, what is it with this whole incest in Japan shit?
I don't know.
Does anybody, any Japanese like audience members or something, like, does this go back to some like old cultural thing?
I don't know,
because I've heard of like incest with like white people, right? But that's usually the hillbillies, right?
I mean, the thing is, there's the fetish incest, right? Because there's like there's definitely a whole market of that in terms of fucking hentai.
Yeah.
But then there's like the actual fucking rednecks who do it.
I knew this one guy from like, who was he from? Like, I don't know, like Detroit or something, and he was into incest, but I was like, are you a hillbilly? And he's like, nah. I'm like, okay. So I don't like.
I love this story.
This shit is more like it's weird, right? Because it's like all over the place, right? It's like, all right, is it exclusive to Japan, or is that just like a fetish that these people have? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to sound culturally ignorant.
I'm not educated enough on the Japanese culture to answer any of that shit without looking like a racist. So I'm not going to.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Oric. You're gonna look like a racist. Okay. Just on image alone, I gotta give this a 2 out of 5.
I'm not rating any of this. I don't know what this is.
I'm rating it 2 out of 5. I'm rating it 2 out of 5 because they each have 2 big titties.
Yeah, okay. two titties out of 5. Good shit.
Cheers, bitch. There you go.
Yeah.
Why did you just cheer tits?
I cheered you. It's the same thing.
It's your birthday.
Okay, well, this is kind of boring. This is a boring one. Sen, come on.
What?
Come on.
What are you
Dude, I just fucking remembered, like, wasn't there a resort thing with a fucking redheaded chick that, like, you heard or saw at one point? And I was like, yeah, I probably did at some point. So, yeah, let's just go with that one. Because I swear to God, I haven't watched any hentai in a long time.
Was it Roger Rabbit?
Not.
Is that what you're talking about?
No. What even is Roger Rabbit?
It's a fucking.
Like, I know you're probably thinking that Sen's trolling right now, but no, I'm not like this 4D chess smarty pants player. I sometimes half the shit I don't even know what the fuck is going on. So just bear with me.
Me all the time.
Okay. Look.
Bear with me here.
Look. Here's the thing. I'm gonna look up some series. All right.
Okay. This shit is happening.
What?
We got taken down for the polka rap, dude. You're gonna just fucking casually.
I'm not gonna play any music from them.
I didn't get to hear the polka rap.
Stupid.
I didn't get to hear the polka rap. Hear it offline, fool. We're not getting rid of this one. Like, we've been here for almost 3 hours. Like, I'm not gonna lose this one.
Dude, you're not going to lose it. Calm down. It's not going to switch over to showing fucking Pornhub. I mean, I could if you want me to.
Tell me more. Like, fuck.
I could if you want me to.
Just do whatever you're doing. Roger Rabbit is a cult classic, by the way.
What's wrong with wait? What's wrong with Roger Rabbit? Like, why are you bringing that up?
I brought up a redheaded girl, so I was like, "Are you talking about Roger Rabbit?"
I'm gonna look that up right now because I don't even know what that is.
Roger Rabbit.
Yeah. Who framed Roger Rabbit is?
I don't know that. It's probably before his time.
Oh, Oh, wait. I saw this in like a meme one time. On the video. Okay. Oh, I know who you're talking about. That chick.
Jessica.
Yeah. Right. Gotcha. Yeah, she doesn't look too bad, actually.
Fuck.
You know what? I think that this is censored.
Roger Rabbit.
This is a weird one.
Roger Rabbit's pretty good shit.
Letting everybody know that.
What?
Roger Rabbit is on Disney Plus.
What?
I don't know why. I know why. It's a Disney movie, but like.
Yeah, but is that made for kids?
Pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I got to show you guys this. It is censored. But you still have to be an adult to see it. And the thing is, there's like no description for this shit. But the comment, the first one is a very detailed explanation of the series in a very artsy fartsy kind of way.
Oh fuck!
Let's see.
I forgot Crow's fucking. Can you?
What?
When you're done with the stream, change that. I don't want you to pop that shit up every time.
What shit?
What, hentai?
Oh yeah, done.
Oh, his
done. Okay. Odeo Miz. I can't say that shit. Something about. I don't know, but you can see by the image. It's very lewd. Come to the greatest sexual theme park in the world, Missouri Land. I'm saying that terribly. But that's it, right? There's nothing there. You don't have any clue. How are you going to rate it? And then the very first comment. It is the perfect example of how the hentai genre becomes so morbid, cynical, and commercially exaggerated. It is true. A hentai commonly has totally explicit situations between a man and a man, a woman and a woman, etc. Depending on how the hentai is, there may be rape, torture, older adults, loli, shota, whatever you think of in your morbid mind. If you are a great lover of this genre, you have enjoyed the content that has been given to us, be it the title you have read or seen. Normally, both girls and boys are sexualized, read more, and stereotyped. What I've seen on my part, look at how long this is! It's fucking porn, you stupid bitch!
I mean, she's an art student.
Oh my god.
Look at how long! It's fucking hentai!
What the fucking, what you pull up the fucking script for the movie? What is this?
Oh my god, dude, it's so detailed.
We're gonna like take roles and stuff, you know? Are you gonna be Uzumaki and I'm gonna be like Uchiha and we're just gonna role play again? Somebody wrote a fanfic, we might as well do that.
Wait, so who the fuck did that?
You read it out loud live on stream.
Oh, I thought we were done with that though.
We could do it again.
Kiki, oh my gosh, a porn critic, they do exist. Jig says, cursed wall of text. Okay, this series, I have no clue. But it is very detailed. Okay, what's another weird series?
I don't even know what the fuck was even going on. Look up.
What?
Look up. I don't know. I got nothing.
Originally, I had a much better plan.
What was your original plan?
Not to do it the way that we're doing it right now.
What are you gonna do?
Honestly, I didn't actually ever have a plan.
Tragic.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
I'm disappointed.
Wait,
too.
Crow, have you drank today? Like, did you drink anything?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
He's just on water now, but
gotcha.
Well, yeah, but I'm also like high on life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I actually, you know what's really funny? It's the commentary on these that are great.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So let's go into this next one.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It is. Okay. Something. Who cares? Right. It's a pirate night. Right. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Story. Blonde pirate lady wants a sword. She gets sword by giving a big tit bitch to some ugly King Duke dude. Before she gets sword, she must have sex with big King Duke dude. She doesn't want that. She says no. Big King Duke dude says, do sex onto my penis. Like, art, big boobs and such sound. I got a boner when they moan because hentai. Character, big tits. What more do you want? Enjoyment. I came.
Jesus Christ, dude.
This is the total opposite of the other review.
It's a love story, fucker. It's a love story. Like, whatever, dude. Whatever you say.
This is the total opposite of the other one.
I don't even know what to say.
Oh man.
What is all this shit?
This is
the most ridiculous premise for a hentai you've ever seen.
No, that's no good. This one's better. I'm just like trying to find shit for
I can't remember the name of a hentai film, anime, a manga, other. What the hell are you saying? What is this?
What are you talking about?
This is on Game Facts. It's
on GameSpot?
It's on GameSpot. I can't remember the name of this hentai guy. Can you help me out?
Yeah,
do with like
Game Facts.
Yeah. There's a lot of it.
Yeah, there's a Game Facts fucking forum.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was funny.
Oh my god.
You could just ignore me. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah, what did I come back to? Kuroge? I don't even know. Like fucking.
Okay, let's see. What is this? Can't remember. Why is this on Game Facts?
I know, right?
Told you if I can put that in there.
I can't remember the name of hentai film. I think sometime last year I watched a hentai where the dude was given a card and he had to show it to the woman so he could have sex with them to complete a mission or something like that. I remember one of the girls was dressed in a tennis outfit, and when she brought him to the room to have sex with him, there were a bunch of other dudes watching, and when they ejaculated, they got it all over the big guy and the girl. That's all I remember. And at the end, a blue-haired girl that he left him, then came back. If anyone knows the name of it, please let me know. This has been driving me crazy lately, and I can't stop until I find out what the name was.
GameFAQs.com. And someone actually answered it. It was like, well, it could be this or this. Both have that fucking shit.
They both have that in there. It's so specific.
But it's okay. So this was driving this man so crazy. He had to go on Game FAQs to be like, yo, can anyone help me find this fucking hentai? I've been asking everyone. Reddit, Pornhub, fucking I'm at my wit's end. I'm going to Ask Jeeves next. That's the vibe I'm getting from this guy. Probably.
John,
okay.
As we wrap up.
Yep. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Our review of adult cartoons was a review of people reviewing adult cartoons.
Totally clickbait. There you all go.
Yes. Well, we did kind of do the thing that we said we were going to do, so that makes it okay. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into another stream. Patreon members, hold on. Before you head out, before you go away. John, I know you're still here. All right. I want you to jump back in here in a second. But
same with Senpai. He left again.
Senpai says to go fuck ourselves. Not really, but he said to go fuck ourselves. Sorry for hijacking your stream. Cremayon, don't worry about it. You're fine.
No. Thank you for tuning in tonight.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Okay. I updated the picture a little bit.
What the fuck is that?
So dude, as you can see, that's me with a bunch of balloons. Okay.
What?
That's you bitching about your fucking sandwich.
What?
That's Steve. That's you bitching about your sandwich.
You can't even tell who the fuck is who. This guy.
No, see, that's your hoodie.
Yeah, good job. I'm glad.
Yeah, and there's Steve with his veggie milkshakes.
What is on your head?
That's a crow. You fucking bastard. Jeez.
Somebody thought it was more. Senpai, you fucking left. You don't want any more anyway. What are you talking about? Yeah, he's got to eat.
Right. Luna, Geeky, Steve, Connor McDonald, Jess, Cat Thomas, Julian Sand, Dagger, Ali, Mr. Holmesy, Warren Corruption, Katie, Imbro, Margot, Inez, Lauren S., Rabbit is Hound, Chris Anonymous, Jonathan Murillo, Origami, Maria, Devil Hunter, Nero. Thank you so much for supporting us on Patreon. Luna, I screwed up big time. I didn't put your PSN tag into the title of this video, but I'm going to be editing it right now. Well, I thought it was PSN and Xbox.
What was up with Vic's video? He put it in the thing.
Wait, what?
Oh, maybe.
Vic, 224 Vic. I forgot. He's been posting it. End it with that.
Vic, can you believe that he would not tell me about that? It's like he didn't want us to know.
I just told you.
Drop me a happy birthday song. Oh, see, Vic is a true gentleman.
Doing an interview with him.
Happy birthday, congratulations, Happy birthday with salutations. Happy birthday, may your sky stay blue. Happy birthday to you.
Aw, that was cute.
Beautiful.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to another stream. Good night. Peace out.